on the Seahawks sideline.
Colleen, you mentioned that about the stands. The seats are absolutely full, and I'm seeing a ton of different names on the backs of those jerseys. But on Good Morning Football this week, we tried to pick a player that we thought their jersey would be purchased the most after this game, and I went with one, Kenneth Walker III. I think he is about to have an international sensational game, and there's a lot of reasons why. There are a lot of different ways to describe this rookie running back for the Seahawks. He runs with violence, he runs with power, he runs with patience, and that's the most important word to the rookie. He said when he arrived to the NFL, he used to think he could get away with what he did in college at Michigan State, which is get his nose in there and just barrel through the line, but he cannot do that professionally. He has to have patience. He also has another very important thing for the Seahawks run game, and that is stamina. Right now, Kenneth Walker III leads the league rush yards in fourth quarter rush yards at 272 and 6 touchdowns. Sarah Walsh is on the Buccaneers sideline. Sarah, I know the Bucs worry about starting slow, but Kenneth Walker III, he finishes fast.
He does, and their defense for the Buccaneers has been getting stronger as of late. As for the offense, well, they're still trying to find their footing, and if it takes trekking thousands of miles overseas to do that, well, they're willing to do anything. Averaging more than 30 points a game a season ago, they're averaging just 18 this year. And when I asked Tom Brady about it this week, he described it as a crazy, tough year. He said you can't underestimate how much this team has actually missed Gronk, and not just for those Gronk spikes in the end zone, also what he did blocking for this team. They've had a tough time replacing it. As for that defense that I just mentioned, well, they're getting healthy. Todd Bowles has praised his physical corners who are going to test out Geno Smith. And then the best news for the Buccaneers, they're getting back their defensive star, Antoine Winfield Jr. today. He missed the last 2 games with a concussion. Bowles looked at me on practice on Friday, and he goes, we need him. He's our best tackler, Colleen.
Thank you, Sarah. Well, Tom Brady, he wins pretty much everywhere, at least before he did this season, and the same is true internationally. He's won in London twice, Mexico City, and now looking to add Germany to that list. So what's it going to take for Brady to win in Germany and for the Bucs to win their second straight game, Willie?
Well, first of all, that offensive line has to protect you. Uchenna Nwosu leads the league in pressures. He has 7 sacks. If he doesn't have time to get the ball off, then it's going to be a problem. The other thing is take care of the football. This team in 7 straight weeks have had 2+ takeaways. They got the leading guy in Tariq Woolen in takeaways with 4 interceptions and 2 forced fumbles, and Kobe Bryant has 4 forced fumbles. So you got to take care of the football. This is a young defense that has ball hawks that takes the ball away well.
I think you're going to see a little bit of play action game from the Buccaneers today because, like you mentioned, this offensive line has not been able to protect for Brady at all this entire season. That's not going to change today. You're not just going to wake up and be able to pass protect. So what they need to do is actually get a little bit of the run game going, just enough to be able to set up some deeper shots down the field in the play action.
And you know what? A fast start would be great, too. They only have 1 opening drive touchdown this entire year. Since week 3, they've trailed on 67% of their offensive snaps. They need to come out fast so they can get that run game going as well. DK Metcalf, he doesn't want that to happen. He wants nothing to do with that. He wants a fast start for Geno Smith and this offense. We'll have to see what happens. More to come on the way here.
NFL Game Day Kickoff is presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more.
You've already put a parlay on this game with the life parlay you placed to make it here. You bet you wouldn't burn breakfast. You bet your lucky jersey wouldn't shrink. And you bet on your driver's questionable detours and sense of direction. All these bets you made had to be perfect. But you pulled it off, and here you are. So try betting on America's #1 sports book and get up to $1,000 back in free bets if your first bet doesn't win. With FanDuel, and make every moment more.
That's the thing about claims, you see. They don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, beg pardon, sir, but is now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking? I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. Well, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
My active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. Now, Skyrizi helps me get going by treating my skin and joints. Along with significantly clearer skin Skyrizi helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Skyrizi attaches to and reduces a source of excess inflammation that can lead to skin and joint symptoms. With Skyrizi, 90% clearer skin and less joint pain is possible.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
With Skyrizi, there's nothing like the feeling of improving my skin and joints. And that means everything. Now's the time to talk to your doctor about how Skyrizi can help treat your psoriatic arthritis so you can get going. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
When you need outdoor lights, trust the Bell & Howell Bionic brand family of lights. Introducing the Bionic Floodlight from Bell & Howell, the solar-powered motion-activated multi-directional floodlight that showers a super span of light right where you need it. The instant motion is detected. The Bionic Floodlight blasts an area of over 1,000 square feet with bright, penetrating light, then automatically shuts off after the motion stops. Get the Bionic Floodlight and the family of Bell & Howell Bionic brand solar lights at Lowe's and Walmart.
Tom Brady here in Germany, and so are the game day morning guys. Rich Eisen, Kurt Warner, Michael Irvin, and Steve Mariucci. They're calling the game today. Hey, Rich.
Thanks, Colleen. We are inside the broadcast booth high atop Allianz Arena here in Munich, Germany, for a game that we are so very much looking forward to. The Seahawks and the Bucks, and the man who has been getting the most cheers warming up, Tom Brady. Not surprised.
Not surprised at all. And it was funny when we talked to him this week. I asked him, what's wrong with the offense? And he looked back and he said, what's not wrong with our offense? That they haven't been very efficient this year. So tonight, I think it's all about making big plays. They've got to get some big plays because I'm not sure they can make those 10 and 12 play drives. And the other thing, Seattle's defense over the last 4 weeks during their winning streak, the best team in the league at getting after the quarterback. Tom Brady's got to get the ball out of his hands, and those guys up front have got to protect him.
Meanwhile, the Seattle Seahawks have had no problems on offense, certainly in the last month, and certainly running the football. The rookie sensation Kenneth Walker III is here in Germany.
Yeah, you look out. And this Bucs defense over the last couple of years has been the very best run defense in the National Football League. Not the case this year. They dropped to number 23, and here comes Kenneth Walker, the sensational rookie. In fact, since he started, they're 4-0. This guy not only has the fastest time for any ball carrier in the league, over 22 miles an hour, he's really great inside the tackles, 6.0 yards per carry inside the tackles. So this front seven of the Bucs better strap it on because they're going to get a heavy dose of Kenneth Walker today.
And then, of course, if they do play action, there's DK, there's Lockett, some tremendous receivers on that turf tonight.
Yes, it is. And Kurt talked about big plays. Coach talking about running the ball. When you talk to these guys on the football field for Tampa, they say they're going to want to take the run game away from Seattle and make Geno beat you. That means Geno's going to be tossing that ball to DK Metcalf, 6'4", 235-pound genius of a talent. That's what he is, a genius of a talent. I talked to Sanjay Lal, wide receiver coach, before the game, and he was telling me, he said, you know what I love about DK? As talented, as gifted as he is, he's very coachable. He still wants to get better. That's what makes him so great.
And the energy in the building is cresting, and we, as we all know, have a little bit between now and kickoff to get through. Back to you, Colleen. We're excited.
Thank you, Rich. Kenneth Walker III, since week 5, ranked 3rd in the NFL in rushing yards and 1st in rushing touchdowns, landing squarely in the Rookie Offensive Player of the Year discussion. Looking to show out, show off here today.
Up your game with a big new Samsung, LG, or Sony TV from Best Buy.
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona And calm seas.
And a balm breeze.
And some long knees, strong like a tongue squeeze. You'll say, "Aw, geez," when I make your lawn freeze. Was that good?
No.
Oh.
It was incredible.
Oh.
Lee bad.
Oh.
But this is good.
I shouldn't have rapped.
Introducing Domino's new leftovers.
Touchdown, Stanford!
And he saved his best performance for college football's biggest stage.
There were Titans out there. That game against Notre Dame.
Domino's leftovers. Domino's leftovers are delicious straight from the toaster oven. They're delicious straight from the skillet.
Who reheats cold pizza?
Right now, you can try Domino's leftovers yourself when you get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each. Enjoy one tonight, love one tomorrow.
One bag.
The winter play was really coming together. Until disaster struck.
Pizza you expect?
Tensions were high. Luckily, replacement costumes were shipped with FedEx, which means Mr. Harvey could picture the perfect night. We're ready for the holidays, so you're ready for what's next.
This is beautiful. You ready, babe?
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say.
From Bolt to Blazer, Equinox to Silverado, Chevy EVs are for everyone, everywhere.
This Saturday, college football is on NFL Network. As South Alabama
Into the end zone, touchdown.
squares off against Southern Mississippi in a Sun Belt showdown. Saturday at 3:30, live on NFL Network.
They say I walk like a king, talk like a king. You can act around now, say the same thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king. Make way for the king. Make way for the king. We are not the same, they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
The king, the GOAT, whatever you want to call him. He's got plenty of nicknames at this point. He's been playing long enough. He's always cool. He's always calm. He's always collected. Except for Super Bowl 36, where he needed Big Bro to come over and calm him down a bit.
Yeah, my guy was headbutting linemen and linebackers and going crazy. I had to pull him to the side and like, hey, you got a game to play. We need you to make it to the field before you knock yourself out. So I'm sure he's learned over the years to calm down, get ready for big games on the big stages like we are today.
That's what Willie does with all of us before these shows. He's like calming us all down.
He told me to calm down on the way over here.
Calming us down. Exactly.
He really
I can't
did.
believe the fact that that was 21 years ago is mind-blowing. But let's bring it back to today, because if I told you in September that Geno Smith would have better numbers than Tom Brady, you would say stop. Just stop it right now. So who's having the bigger game, Geno or Tom? Joe?
For me, it's Geno Smith, and I know it's crazy to think that he's going to be the guy that upstages Tom Brady today, but it's not that crazy anymore because he's got a much better offensive line. He's got more balance throughout this entire offense, and he's got a great opportunity to show not only America, but now Germany that it's not a comeback. He is for real. He's a starting franchise quarterback in the NFL.
Drinking a Kool-Aid, I see, Joe.
I drank
and it is crazy. I'm not going against the GOAT. Have you lost your mind? I'm not going against Tom Brady, especially not international Tom. Tom understands last week, was what they needed to do to finish the game. And playing at a high level in crucial situations, 2-minute drives, I've seen it all the time. But that was what they needed to insert this team to get back on track and get going. Tom is ready. He understands what this team needs to do, and he's going to will them to a victory.
Oh, is that your game pick already? Hold on a second, Willie.
Oh, did I? Oh, excuse me, did I?
I wasn't sure if you were wavering at all at any point today.
I might go back.
Okay. The iconic German artist Crow is always entertaining the fans before we kick off, and us as well. You can see the full performance on NFL Germany's TikTok or on Instagram. So let's take a listen to one of Germany's biggest superstars.
Hey, the coverage is catching on. You got to make some adjustments. So here and here. Okay? That's coach.
From Holiday Hills, Illinois, to Rudolph, Wisconsin. From Santa Claus, Indiana, to Snowflake, Arizona. From Garland, Texas, to North Pole, New York, and everywhere in between. We're holiday ready with fast and reliable delivery, serving every address in America. The United States Postal Service.
I'm telling you that I shut the slider last night.
So we just own a cat now?
I closed it.
Why don't we check the replay?
No. That's... Come on.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Just gonna get the cat.
With an Invisalign smile, everything clicks. And that class reunion becomes...
Is that Anna?
Invis is the #1 doctor-recommended clear aligner and more predictable results. Invisalign.
'Twas a night at the Home Depot, at every location. A night when our stores see a grand transformation. We bring out the tools you really do need, like snowmen and string lights and plenty of trees. We work through the night preparing our splendor for Black Friday savings all through November. And what you do next is always fantastic, because we have the tools to make your holiday magic. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Rise and shine with GMFB.
Let's bring it to town.
Oh, I love football. Get your morning started with football, friends, and a whole lot of fun. Boom, it clicked.
See you tomorrow, fam.
Good Morning Football, tomorrow at 7 on NFL Network.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
Well, Tom Brady has been in the NFL longer than Kenneth Walker has been on this earth. And, Joe, both will have a huge impact on today's game.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker right here is taking over in week 5 for the injured Rashad Penny. And watch what he does when he gets hit. He's got incredible vision and patience, but what really makes him special is his balance after contact. You see here, he sets up the defender to the outside. He's going to juke him to the inside, and watch him keep his balance to be able to get into the end zone and find a way by hook or by crook getting into the end zone. That's the desire that you have when you're a guy that comes in the middle of the season as a backup and feels like you should be the starter. You've got an opportunity to be one of the great running backs in the NFL, and he's been showing us every chance he gets this season.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker is a beast, and I love the way he's been playing, especially since week 6. But he's swimming in dangerous waters. And the great white right there, my man Devin White is going to be out there waiting for him. He has great vision. He has great speed. He's able to climb over the top and make plays like this. He's a great open field tackler. He doesn't lose a lot. He does a great job, and once he gets his hands on you, he finishes the play. So Devin White, who a lot of people have been criticizing lately, and I know he's been hearing it, is due to make a big game. So Devin White against Kenneth Walker is going to be the matchup to watch.
That'll be a fun one to watch.
Well, it's about that time. Who's winning today? Presented by FanDuel. I have the Seahawks in this one. It's going to be close, but I still got the Seahawks because you know what? You know what happens when you're stressed out, people make mistakes, bad things happen. The Seahawks, they're playing loose, they're having fun, they're going to get the win.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be higher scoring than people think. It's going to be close down to the wire, but we may be saying Geno Smith was the hero down the stretch, unlike last week when it was Tom Brady. So I'm going with the Seahawks.
Uh-oh, Willie.
My son, Jack Thomas, he's my guy. He should be here tonight, but he's a big Seahawks fan. Crazy. Go ahead, Willie.
A lot of Seahawks, a lot of energy, and I almost jumped over. You guys almost had me, but I'm going with the Bucs. International Tom.
We almost had him. He really did.
We had him in the car on the way over here.
Feeling nervous. I can't wait to see who's right in this one. Kickoff of the NFL's first game in Germany is coming up next. It's the Seahawks and the Bucs with Rich Eisen, Michael Irvin, Kurt Warner, Steve Mariucci, Sarah Walsh, and Jamie Erdahl on the call. Guys, we'll be back at halftime. Enjoy the first half.
Thank you for watching NFL Game Day Kickoff, presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting that love is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up that curious hitchhiker carrying a bowling bag. And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornhole prodigy. Every moment in life is a bet, but life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
The technology inside, the technology that moves the world. Intel.
The harder you push, the better we get. Introducing Copper Fit Ice, the world's first compression sleeve to include the cooling sensation of menthol. The more you move, the more you'll feel the support. Our most advanced compression sleeve yet, a more durable heavyweight weave with seamless 4-way stretch for continuous compression and faster recovery of sore muscles and joints. Copper Fit Ice, feel the fit. Now available at these fine stores.
Gillette presents the Gillette Labs with Exfoliating Bar, a razor designed to take the hassle out of your routine with effortless shaving and one efficient stroke. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris that gets in the way of the blades, so nothing gets between you and a quick and easy shave. All with a lifetime warranty. Gillette, the best a man can get.
Hey everybody, welcome to Game Day Live.
During all of Sunday's action,
He's got ridiculous speed.
don't miss a moment from around the league with highlights from every in-progress game.
He caught it.
NFL Game Day Live, today at 1, only on NFL Network.
Welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League on NFL Network.
Welcome to Munich, Germany, site of a Week 10 game of note, first ever.
Every now and then, Kurt Warner to Ricky Prohl in the corner of the end zone. That was one of them.
Pass to the far sideline. It is caught out. Touchdown
to put the Rams in the lead.
That was one of the most intense battles that I've ever played in. We had a team capable of winning a Super Bowl that year, but we didn't finish the deal. And that one hurts to this day.
Just keep climbing.
Coming up,
Come on, John, get up there.
John Lynch continues his climb towards a championship.
It's a gift, it's a gift. I got all eyes watch as soon as I show up. Bringing my blow up, yeah, you know what it is. Shiny like a new thing, I'm your Cleopatra. Say you like my moving, but I didn't. Say you wanna strut, do it off the cuff. If you want the real thing, call me what's up. Say you wanna strut.
Go to NFLshop.com for a special offer.
This is NFL Plus, and this is for the Sunday shifters, the game time babysitters, the cross-country long haulers, and the poolside ballers. This is for the OT stay-up-all-nighters, the never-miss-a-moment ride-or-diers, for the casual fan, the obsessed fan, for every fan. This is the NFL in your hand. Live games, replays, films, and shows. This is NFL Plus, your game on the go. NFL Plus. Start your free trial today.
Every Sunday you watch us, but just so you know, we see you too. We see you serving at home and abroad. The heroes who have risked their lives to protect ours.
Our son died just over a year ago. The Rams doing all of this takes us away from that.
Your communities are our communities. Your fight is our fight. The whole world watches us, but now they're gonna see you too.
As part of the NFL's effort to close the digital divide, we want you to know about a federal program that allows low-income families to get high-speed internet service at a discount or for free. The Affordable Connectivity Program, or ACP. Families may be eligible for a monthly discount that will lower the cost of internet service, or a plan that will cost families nothing out of pocket for internet service. For more information, visit the website or call the phone number on your screen.
Highlights, highlights, and yeah, more highlights.
It doesn't get any better than that.
We've got you covered with every big play from Sunday's slate of games.
Look at the moves.
NFL Game Day highlights, tonight at 7:30 on NFL Network.
Come on, John, get up there. Get up there.
Started 15 years ago when I was in high school, working out, and we kind of came upon an equestrian center down where they were growing tomatoes. So we nicknamed this the Tomato Patch, and we constructed one here at the school.
Here we are, guys. I still get butterflies every time I come do this workout. Workout one, guys? Yeah. Sure. All right, let's hit it. It starts like this, and you just go here. Oh, hips don't work like they used to. Go ahead. Okay. And it's just old playground mentality, you know, going under things, going over things. Good job, Leah. Mom still got it.
You're sinking.
Pete Agoscu, former Marine, understands the body as well as anyone. Pete used to hurt us so bad here, in a good way. And it wasn't just football players, it was tennis players like Linda, it was parents. I mean, everybody'd come work out, get your body able to endure and thrive, whatever your sport. We'll give it a go. It doesn't work like it used to.
Lindsay, you were awesome. That's where you get the edge. Hurts, but you gotta do it. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go, knock it. Now, let's go.
When he steps on that football field, it's a totally different person. You can see it in his eyes.
That guy that everybody loves and adores, you just got to know that if we were born in between the lines, you were dealing with a different animal.
Gotta love John Lynch and that attitude.
Hit the first available. Okay. Hit the first.
The first guy that I was around that really mastered the control of that beast within.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
I named that animal 47 Red.
10 seasons into his career, 47 Red was dead focused on one thing.
The ultimate goal in this game, what you play for, is to win that ring. We feel like we have a team capable. I have felt like that the last couple of years, and we haven't succeeded in our pursuit of that. There's been some changes as a result. Coach Dungy, the guy who had really brought focus, brought a belief that we could win a championship to Tampa, he had been fired, and we took that personally. He had been fired because we hadn't been able to get over the hump.
What do you say, Captain?
They went and got John Gruden. There couldn't have been a more polar opposite to Tony Dungy.
Hey, I'm not going to be a real patient guy now.
So here comes this outsider walking into our defensive room, and we were almost like, go coach those other guys. Like, we got this. You know, that preseason, he challenged us at one point. He said, I want 9 touchdowns from you.
We got to score. He challenged us. We got to score. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Turnover.
2002's best defense rose to the challenge.
It's intercepted. John Lynch said, that's my ball. Give it to me.
The defense forced 38 regular season turnovers. Their 6th score of the season sealed Tampa's first trip to the Super Bowl.
Nobody's going to touch him. Ronnie Barber, touchdown. How about that? We're going to the Super Bowl.
We went to Philly, and we took it to them. But let me tell you something. We're not done yet. And we'll see you in San Diego. Love y'all.
We had finally got to the Super Bowl. All the perseverance that it took to get through my personal journey in the league and then our team's journey. And then it dawned upon me, you're going to do this in your hometown where you used to go watch the Chargers as a fan.
John graduated from Torrey Pines High School. One of your heroes was Danny Fouts. You've come full circle. What's it like to play in the Super Bowl in front of the home crowd?
It's a dream come true just to be in this game. I've worked 10 hard years.
Currently second in the NFL in passing yards. The Bucs have had trouble running the football all season long, and the passing game has been what the Bucs have relied on mostly in 2022. First play from scrimmage has Rachaad White as the starting running back. And Brady gives to him. And that is going nowhere to kick things off. Bruce Irvin in his 3rd stint with the team, leading a group of Seahawks on the tackle. Bringing up a 2nd and long. Again, it was Leonard Fournette.
YouTube TV has no hidden fees and includes unlimited DVR space. YouTube TV, try it free.
People will never understand how it's really been for me.
What is it you want from me?
sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. Sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light. Like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light, like the cool blue light.
linebackers get the ball out of their hands quickly. But they've been trying to match up their best guys on these rookie defensive backs. They had Evans against Kobe Bryant for a big play. Let's see who they match up this time against. You got Mike Evans down here against Tyreek Woolen.
Brady directing Julio Jones into traffic. On 3rd and 14 for TB12. Brady throws it, and it's incomplete. He targeted Godwin there. A little short too, so we're still scoreless midway through the first quarter.
5 minutes, fellas. 5 minutes.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, you getting that bet in before the boom, huh?
Yeah, LA all the way.
What? Oh, come on, man. You know it's Boston, baby. Stop it.
KG, I understand why you said it, but it's LA.
Jay, are you serious?
You know what? It's LA.
Why are you standing up?
Because I got to stretch on out. Because it's LA. You know what? You ain't scaring me. Let me tell you something. That
It's
ain't
Boston, Boston, Boston.
It's LA.
The sun is out there. Seize it. Seize the heat. Seize some surf and some turf. Seize the tea time and the me time. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Seize the and the opportunity. Cannonball! Seize the sun with Air Canada.
Lift with your legs, people! I want all this stuff shrink wrapped by EOD. End of day.
What's her deal?
She topped her Harvey's burger just how she wanted. Extra Harv sauce. Now she thinks she's in charge of everything.
Take me up, forklift guy! Higher!
Isn't she the trainee?
You guys look so tiny.
Day one, I didn't know what to expect. But then you showed me what's good. No one has pride like you. No one has passion like you. And you know that's worth capturing, right? And sharing the love. Because the more you connect, the better you connect. And now, this isn't just another city. This is my home.
Google Pixel 7, even better with Bell.
It's the Amazing Race.
Get into an all-new The Amazing Race. Wednesday, 9/10 Mountain, only on CTV.
Back here in Allianz Arena. It's the second drive of the game for the Seattle Seahawks after a missed 52-yard field goal. Puts it on the Seattle 42 to start this second drive of the game. Still scoreless. Nice little flip. Taken for a couple of yards by Kenneth Walker, who has just been a revelation out of Michigan State. And by way of Wake Forest before Michigan State, he's got the longest run in the history of both schools and was taken in the second round as insurance in case Rashad Penny got hurt, as he had in previous years. And sure enough, they needed that insurance, and he has taken it to the bank. Terrific first month as starter, and the entire offense has improved because of it. Play fake to him, quick throw to DK Metcalf. Metcalf takes it inside Bucs territory. Mike Edwards slipped down on that play, and they're going to go fast. Already on the ball.
Great throw by Geno Smith. Pressure in his face coming from the left-hand side, falling away right between the 1 and the 4.
Now from Tampa's 43. Walker for a hole, and filled by Keem Hicks.
And I love Kenny Walker. I saw him before the game. He
He's out here with no shoes on, walking on the field, getting a feel for the grass before he chews it up running the ball, of course.
He's a fast guy. He can go the distance at any time, but he shows really good patience. He'll hit that hole after it opens and then burst through it.
But he's such a hard runner and a soft speaker when you talk with him.
Two tight end set on 2nd and 8. Smith flips one out. Walker. Cannot find anything. Davin White along with Carlton Davis. There is a flag on the secondary. Down about 10 yards ahead of the play. Let's see what the conversation yields here.
Maybe a crackback block by one of the big guys. Coming in late, away from the play. It's a defenseless defensive lineman there.
After the play was over, personal foul, offense number 68. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced for the end of the run. 3rd down.
It counts. The down counts because it comes after the play. What a crucial 15-yard penalty on Damian Lewis.
See this come in a little bit late. It's away from the play. Circle it right in there. As it comes there, you see hitting a defenseless player. Point of emphasis. They're going to call that every single time.
So that pushes Seattle back into its own territory. The first drive was blown up with a delay of game penalty. Now a personal foul makes it 3rd and 24. Flips this one to his tight end. Oh, Fant on the grab. Did get it to the 39-yard line. It does make it 4th and manageable if they want to go for it. And the offense is staying on the field.
Kind of no man's land. A little too long for a kick. Maybe go for it here on 4th down, but looks like they're shifting it out.
No.
Deciding to punt.
Now here comes Dixon. 4th and 6, a little bit too much to bite off, I guess. That was a gain of 15.
Philosophy to play the field position game. That Tampa offense hasn't been playing well, especially early in games. Let's pin them down, make them go the long distance.
There's Dixon. Delay of game. Second one for the Germans to enjoy.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Some punters like a little more room. He's going to try to place this thing just inside the 10, force the fair catch. Michael Dixon's done this 15 times inside the 10. That's the second most in the National Football League in the last couple years.
Puts that one up in the air. Staying able to get away from it. Takes a nice bounce for Seattle. Goes out of bounds or it's down right around the 8-yard line. Well, I guess they're used to seeing a lot of kicking of balls here inside the home of Bayern Munich. They've seen 4 punts and a missed field goal. See if we can get some points on the board when we come back.
Gatorade, with electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat, carbs to help fuel your working muscles, and fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
The LG Wash Tower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
Want your clothes to smell freshly washed all day without heavy perfumes? Now they can with Downy Light In-Wash Freshness Boosters. Just pour a capful of beads into your washing machine before each load to give your laundry a light scent that lasts longer than detergent alone, with no heavy perfumes or dyes. Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. Downy Light, available in 4 naturally inspired scents.
With the world moving so quickly, it seems like things are constantly changing. What if you could just freeze? That's exactly what Ford is doing for you. Now when you custom order your 2023 Ford, your incentive is locked in. And if it's better when you take delivery, you can choose that instead. It's that simple. You build your Ford the way you want, with a little extra peace of mind. Lock in your incentive today. Start your journey at your local Ford store or Ford.ca.
You want to trade?
Unpack the thrill with the new Tibbs NHL trading cards.
It's time to bring the game home, presented by Best Buy. Kenneth Walker, only 8 yards on 5 attempts so far, and we'll see more of him. I mean, he has truly helped take the Seahawks offense to a whole new level, being the reigning rookie of the month offensively. And honestly, that's exactly what the Bucs have been missing on offense, just trying to find a running game of any note. It's Rashad White with another carry. And that one is quickly shut down by Jordan Brooks and Michael Jackson. A gain of 3, and that's it.
Their run game has been so historically bad that when we're talking to Tom Brady, it was almost like when you call in a run play, it's like, no, just give me 3 passes, and I feel like we've got a chance to be more successful, although you do want to try to establish some balance. It gets frustrating when they've had such a lack of success.
And Jordan Brooks in the middle of that Seahawks defense. It's another run for one up the middle. A nice first down run. Move the chains. Gain of 10.
That was a nice hole right there. Now, you know, Tom talked about, we go to practice, we go over these plays, and we go and get nothing. But that was a big play right there, right up the middle.
2 runs in a row. They want to establish the ground game some way, somehow, for the play-action pass.
Last week, Tampa ran the ball only 20 times the entire game. They've already done it 5. 6. Right with a cut. And tackled. Now Woods in the middle of that Seattle defensive line. Keeping it to a short gain on first down. 2nd and 6 now.
And you see Donovan Smith, the left tackle, saying, come on, keep running it, keep running it, keep running it. You see if you take care of the line of scrimmage and control the game a little bit here on the ground.
3.5 to go in the first quarter here in Munich. No score. 2nd and 6. Tampa 29. Brady flips that one to Godwin. His first catch. And into the sticks. And he's taken down by Barton just right around there. He's being marked a yard shy.
Man, as you look at Godwin, you know, we all know he had that ACL injury. And he's fighting back for his team, but he does not look like the old Chris Godwin just yet.
Not quite the explosion, right, that we've seen before. Good player, still makes a lot of plays, but it's that speed down the middle of the field, or in plays like that to turn the
old Godwin would have got around that corner and got up the sideline.
3rd and 1. 3 tight ends in for Tampa. Toss to White. Makes a cut. And he gets the first down. Ridden down by Brooks, but not before the first 3rd down conversion of the game for Tampa.
Little surprise about Rashad White now. He's getting a lot of carries, a lot of action, keeping Leonard Fournette. Here comes Leonard Fournette back in the game.
Nice job avoiding that free hitter, Mike Jackson, on the outside. One-on-one, we often say that, right, coaches? We're going to block up everybody. Running back is going to have to beat one guy. Nice cut right there inside. That first down.
From their own 41. Brady play fake. All kinds of time. And he finally finds his tight end, Cade Otton's first catch. for a couple of yards. Kick off your weekdays with NFL Network and the crew on Good Morning Football. Football's favorite morning show breaks down every trending storyline in the NFL. Good Morning Football, weekdays at 7, live on NFL Network.
In that last play, he was waiting on Julio. Did you see that, Kurt? He was waiting on Julio to come up. Julio hooked up, but didn't hold on.
It's Fournette on 2nd and 8 up the middle. Takes it close to the first down, but Brooks on another tackle. He has been busy so far in this first quarter as we near a minute to go. And another 3rd and short.
Yeah, last time they pitched it wide to the rookie tailback. We'll see if they play action pass and throw it deep this time.
The huge advantage of working into a 3rd and short type situation to really open up your playbook. As you said, Coach, if you're running on the last play, the quick pass comes into play, and then always the play action shots down the field when everybody's selling out to stop in a short yardage situation.
Right from midfield, middle of the shield, it's Fournette, makes a move, he's free, and runs over. The defender runs over Quandre Diggs, and another first down.
Well, when you struggle as much as Tampa has with the run game and you pick up a couple first downs running the football, you start getting some confidence. And that's what Tom Brady was talking about. They want to get this run game going and get some confidence in this run game.
Downhill, Leonard Fournette. Bavarian Lenny is here today. And the snap of the first quarter is Rashad White.
Say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
Quaker Harvest Crunch, made with 100% real Canadian oats.
Mom!
For 100% real Canadian mornings. Quaker Harvest Crunch. Find your crunch mode.
With a large, immersive screen and the best 5G network, cheer for the top players all the way to the winning goal. Anytime, anywhere. For a limited time, get select Samsung phones on Bell and watch live sports on the TSN app for 6 months on us.
Whenever I stay at a White Lotus, I always have a memorable time.
La Dolce Vita. A man does what he has to do. If you're sloppy, it's like you're rubbing her face up.
What happened last night?
Just been a series of very bad decisions. I think he's having an affair.
Italy's just so romantic. You're gonna die. We're gonna have to drag you out of here.
Class is in session. Next time, you wear no headdress. Not on my watch. Boy, stop running! Pretty good, right?
The Rookie Feds, all new, Tuesday at 10/8 Mountain, only on CTV.
Welcome back to Munich, and the number at the top of the column for the Buccaneers, 44 rush yards. That is significant. They have been averaging only 60 yards a game. And Rashad White on 2nd and 9 to start the second quarter. Brady fakes and finds Evans. First down, out of bounds. Bucs move the chains.
You're going to see on this play, they're going to fake the wide receiver screen here to the outside to Julio. The other two guys slipped down the field, probably had both throws right there. Nice pitch and catch from Tom Brady to his main man, Mike Evans.
We watched him do that quite a few times in practice the other day, and works perfectly here.
Gain of 11. Brady, play fake. Almost intercepted. Hit the hands of Jordan Brooks.
And he had Cameron Brate down the middle, wide open.
Those favorite plays that he made popular with Gronk. Hard play action, get those linebackers to pull up and then just slip it right back behind Jordan Brooks. Nice job reading the play fake, settling in there, and getting up. Almost had a chance to intercept that ball.
Brooks batted it down to make it 2nd and 10. White on the run. Gets nothing. Cody Barton. One of those inside linebackers have been fast so far for Seattle. And, you know, that's part of the changes here. I mean, Bobby Wagner getting ready for the Arizona Cardinals today in Los Angeles. We say good morning to him if he's watching, and we all know Russ is in Denver. 2 stalwarts gone, and who's going to pick up the slack? And Jordan Brooks and Cody Barton have been hanging strong and making pushes and making plays in the middle of that defense. Brings up 3rd and 10 here. Brady flings it wide open. Julio Jones. Julio Jones trying to score. Touchdown. Yards. Bucks on top.
Love getting Julio involved. He's going to run just the shallow route from this side. They're going to clear everybody out, running go routes across the board. Everybody carries, get it to Julio, and there's a little of that Julio speed that they haven't seen a whole lot of this year.
Yeah, and I was talking about that earlier. How Tom was looking for Julio. You can tell by the way he reacted and the way he received Julio that he wanted to get him involved.
Suckup has the extra point. And the Buccaneers strike first. Tom Brady to Julio Jones. Old school football in Germany.
Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground.
At Eastside Mario's, you don't just eat, you manja.
Oh, Pop, they got the farm.
Ah, this sausage and pepper penne is to die for. You look awesome when you manja that meatball.
All right, let's eat.
I mean, let's manja.
Manja, manja.
Ontario, it is on. Because DraftKings Sportsbook is getting you in on the action. Get closer to every sack, catch, and touchdown by betting same-game parlays, spreads, money lines, and more. Anytime and anywhere in the province. Scan the QR code, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, and throw down with an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Just upon a smile.
Introducing the all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
With a large, immersive screen and the best 5G network, cheer for the top players all the way to the winning goal. Anytime, anywhere. For a limited time, get select Samsung phones on Bell and watch live sports on the TSN app for 6 months on us.
Quaker Harvest Crunch, made with 100% real Canadian oats.
Mom!
For 100% real Canadian mornings. Quaker Harvest Crunch. Find your crunch mode.
There was a shooting at a supermarket.
Put your hands up where I can see. Says she knows you.
Am I in trouble?
Get into an all-new East New York tonight at 9/10 Mountain, only on CTV.
The Nito ATP Finals. Watch or stream on TSN.
He smiles all around on the Tampa sideline. Nice 13-play drive led by TB12. Connecting to Julio Jones on 31 yards. Now has 21 drives this season of at least 10 plays, tied with New Orleans for best in the National Football Conference. Kick is away. Eskridge grabs it. And takes it past the 30, it looks like. Well, he's being actually ruled out of bounds around the 26.
Let's take a look at this touchdown again. I want you to watch Kobe Bryant right here because it appears everybody else is playing zone coverage. And if you watch Kobe Bryant, he decides to chase his man Perryman down the field while everyone else is playing zone. Tom reads it, drops it underneath, leads to that big play.
A sight for sore eyes. Only 3 touchdowns in the last 36 possessions for Tampa, but 1 in the last 44 seconds to win last Sunday and now today. Kenneth Walker makes a cut, but he cannot get past Jamel Dean. Sarah Walsh, take it away.
You know, Todd Bowles has talked about how important it is for this team to have the emergence of a third guy behind Mike and Chris, because really that's all they've had because Julio's battled injuries. He missed 3 games. Tom talked about it in the production meeting we had with him that they haven't been able to get him out there. And even Byron Leftwich said he hasn't really been out there but maybe 6 practices with all his starters, guys.
2nd and 9. Just a 1-yard gain on 1st down. Geno Smith trying to escape pocket. Now takes it himself and is knocked out of bounds by Antoine Winfield, who's back after missing the last 2 games with a concussion.
I bet Todd Bowles is happy with his Tampa defense right now, stopping this dangerous run game, making Geno throw ball maybe more than he wants to.
They said Kenny Walker, his ability to cut back, have to be disciplined, have to stay in their lanes and make sure they make Geno beat them.
3rd and 2. Crowd is awesome. Smith just gets the snap. Only his right has room in front of him. Decides to throw it, and it's incomplete. Joe Tryon Shoyinka, who had a sack early on, pressured. Brings up 4th down.
See those stacked linebackers blitz once again, forcing him outside. I thought maybe he had a chance to run it right there on 3rd and 2. Decided against it, hold the football, try to make a throw, but good job on the back end by that Tampa Bay Bucks defense to hold their position and not attack Geno Smith.
Geno on that tablet to figure things out. The Bucks defense has come out stout today. It's a nice punt. Darden fair catches inside his 15. So the Bucks with a 13-play drive, and the defense delivers a 3-and-out. And the ball back to Tom Brady.
There are those who idle, and those who never seem to stop. They can't. They have to keep moving, refusing to rest, reimagining what's possible, getting it done. That's what we did when we redesigned the GMC Terrain, and those are the people we did it for. Introducing the first ever GMC Terrain AT4 and the redesigned Terrain Elevation.
Is your team suffering from a lack of fundraising skills? Do your parties need a little pizzazz? The Canadian Brewhouse is your team-approved place for fundraisers and parties. Or join events like Tomahawk Dinner, 40-ounce steak night, fondue, dueling pianos, and more. Head to thecanadianbrewhouse.com for tickets or to book your own event. Side effects may include amazing CBA chat rewards, extreme holiday spirit, reaching your fundraising goals, free birthday nachos, and more. Talk to your favorite Canadian Brewhouse to book today.
First day? Who are you after? Yep, we're making a ton of new shows and movies here. Jack will show you around.
Who's first?
The Master Chief. Got your espresso? Or was it a macchiato? I'll just leave this.
Next, SEAL Team.
We are not stopping.
Target approaching.
Target secure. Who's next? Sonic the Hedgehog. Kelly Riley.
Do I look like
like I need a cup of coffee.
Harold Carano.
Wait! You can't leave!
Whoa! Hold it, new guy. See that? That is Tai Chi. I ordered chai tea. And you ain't seen nothing yet.
Stream blockbusters, new originals, and hit shows. Paramount Plus, a mountain of entertainment.
The finish mat is closer than ever.
There's no more second chances.
Get into an all-new The Amazing Race. Wednesday, 9/10 Mountain, only on CTV.
This week entitled Let's Go, where I think he was kind of saying that to his teammates about effort, talking about how the effort level on game day is the most embarrassing part of our team, and he doubled down on that when he spoke to the media here, arriving in Germany on Friday. Warriors on 2nd and 7. So far, so good for Tampa. Flips this one out to Evans, slips trying to get a first down, brings up 3rd and 2, Tariq Woolen on the stop.
Well, and Tom Brady's superpower has always been his ability to get the ball out quickly, to get to his checkdowns quickly. One of the things that I've seen on film this year is I believe there's times that he's rushing to those quick throws. Plays being open down the field, but instead getting quickly to his checkdown. And I believe a lot of it has to do with the trust that they're trying to build in the middle of the offensive line. Losing Ryan Jensen in training camp was a huge loss for this team. And we all know Tom Brady doesn't like that pressure up the middle.
He didn't like whatever was beginning to form, and he called a timeout. 10:50 to go in the first half.
And to add to your point, Tom Brady's, the trust you mentioned with his new offensive lineman. Yeah, Ryan Jensen's hurt, but he lost an Ali Marbet and an Alex Kappa. A little different this year.
There's Byron Leftwich sending in for a play, and I mean, so many records for Tom Brady. It's just ridiculous.
100,000 passing yards.
Yes, sir, including playoffs. This year, though, the 10 touchdown to 1 interception actually is the best such ratio in the league, but everything else is the lowest since 2019. His face is on every billboard in this town. The wave is going on here inside Allianz Arena. Brady throws, and it is complete to Mike Evans. Another 3rd down conversion for Tampa.
Goes to his horse right there on that play. You know what I found interesting in our conversations with Tom Brady? He talked about this team not doing much one-on-one in practice. And I found that so interesting. Like that's the best way I know for quarterbacks and receivers to get on the same page. Just get some one-on-one drills where you'll just focus on that one receiver.
Great pull out here, man, as Fournette picks his way for a 1-yard gain. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Now, normally, the home crowd doesn't do the wave when the home team's out there, but you gotta
love it.
I mean, these fans are just so jacked up.
I remember when I was playing in NFL Europe, and there were times there was cowbells going on with the home front crowd. There lots of different stuff going on, but you have to love the energy and the excitement that's in the building.
There's the wave.
Yeah, Mooch, it's been going on for 2 minutes.
They're not going to stop.
2nd and 9. Brady.
Oh.
There's the flag.
Yep.
Now is Scotty Miller. And Michael Jackson appeared to arrive early.
It's not the technique they teach at the University of Miami where Michael Jackson comes from. You know it. He did put his arm around him.
Pass interference. Defense, number 30. Ball he places on the
You see that arm?
Automatic. First down.
That arm gets around him a little early.
Yeah, you see it on the bottom of the screen. screen. Nice jump by him at on, but ball doesn't quite get there fast enough as he's trying to run through it. But Mike, I thought you made a great point about the one-on-ones, and you couple that with Rich, you talking about the effort of this team. That's one area in practice where you have to give effort when you're going with those one-on-ones against the DBs.
1st and 10 from the Tampa 32, and it's another run for Fournette. And another short gain, just at 2 yards. That was Brooks and Barton together once again. It just really, again, has not been... I mean, Tom Brady's not used to losing multiple games in a row, let alone 3 in a row. And if not for that finish against the Rams with 44 seconds to go, it would have been 4. But they do bring some of that positive momentum from the end of that game into this game. And so far, they have had the better first half. 2nd and 8. Fournette again. Fournette making a move and a first down run for Leonard Fournette. Gain of 10.
Such an interesting difference in running styles, you know. I think Fournette looks and then he hits the hold, where White just hit a hold.
Yeah, you love the patience as he's going off there to the left-hand side. His hand almost goes on the back of his tight end. Otten just kind of, you lead the way. Which way you going? Oh, you're going out? I'm cutting back in. Great patience by the big fella.
And then with that run, as we near 8 minutes to go in the first half, the Bucs just went over their average of rushing yards per game. Fournette adds a handful of yards to it. Ball came loose, and they're ruling him down.
And they're not big plays in the running game so far today, but it's enough. You know, Tom Brady was talking, one of the first things he said in our meeting when we were talking about the run game, he's like, I hand it to Leonard Fournette, and there's a linebacker in the backfield, and we're losing yards, which makes us get away from the run game. Today, it's been 2, it's been 3, it's been 4, but it's been enough that they can continue to hand the football off, not put themselves behind the sticks.
2nd and 7 from the 47, and it's number 7. Fournette getting close to that first down, pushing the ball into Seattle territory as we're under 7.5 to go in the half.
And the run game's really benefiting them now. 2 runs in a row, now 3rd and short. You can do anything you want right here. It's going to be a pass play, but right now the Bucs have the Seahawk defense a little bit on the ropes in the run game. I don't think the Seahawks saw this coming.
It's coming off the field, man. I was looking at his legs in practice, man. Oh, some big legs to run on.
3rd and 3. Brady's throwing. He flips it out, and it is caught by Scotty Miller. That's the 5th straight 3rd down conversion for Tampa. Move the chains.
Hey, Kurt, now, I know we keep talking about Tom and how old Tom is. I thought that's a hard throw for a 45-year-old man, and he made it perfectly right there.
We had a guy in his lap, and it had to be a perfect throw because there was good coverage on the back end.
That's a hard throw.
Right over the outstretched left arm of Kobe Bryant. Rashad White back in. Brady fakes it to him. Throws it over the middle to Godwin. First down, Tampa Bay. Andre Diggs beaten on the coverage.
And this is where Brady is so good off the play action. He just play action and find a hole. Where is that hole in between those 2 linebackers? He loves to attack in between the hashes. It used to be Gronk. Now it's Chris Godwin is the guy they love to work down the middle of the field. Great pitch and catch right there. Good play call. It plays to the strengths of what Tom Brady has been doing for 20 years.
Gain of 19. You can see the Bucs with the old swagger right now. Brady in a rhythm. Over the wide open Scotty Miller, who juggled it and went down. He's ruled having made the catch. But had he not gone down and not juggled it, there was no one around him.
Nobody around him.
We often say, Irv, don't jump unless you have to as a wide receiver. We saw a play last week in the end zone where Scotty Miller jumped, tipped the ball up, and didn't make the catch. There's another one. Wide open play. Just stay on the ground, catch the football, and you probably walk into the end zone.
But when you're pressing and you're worried, that's what happens. He jumped last week when he didn't have to, and he jumped here when he didn't have to because he's pressing and he's worried.
He knocked the ball out from himself, but he did get it back. And here's Fournette. Leonard Fournette reaches for the goal line. touchdown.
We talk a lot about Tampa Bay's lack of being able to run the football. This is where it shows up more than anywhere else. It's down in the red zone where it's so hard to throw the football. You've got to be able to run it.
Quick snap, Fournette, touchdown. Whoa. Brady and the Bucs coming out swinging. Up 13-0 with touchdowns on back-to-back drives. Suck up to add the extra point. And it's 14-0 Tampa Bay. Well, good thing the passport office got it in his hands in time because Fournette just scored a touchdown in Germany.
When you go all out, you realize the farther you go, the better it gets. You secure a campsite that doesn't require reservations, find a water park that doesn't have lines, and realize that even out here, you're never alone. Why hold back when you can go all out with Canada's best-selling 4x4 SUV brand? All Out Clear Out is here. Select owners can get up to $4,500 in discounts on 2022 Jeep models, plus $1,000 toward your monthly payments.
Your realtor knows this isn't just a place to live in, it's a place to grow in. This isn't just a spacious floor plan. It's a space where you can plan your future. Your realtor knows you're not just looking for a place to own. You're looking for a place the whole family can make their own. Your realtor won't just help you find a house. They'll help you find your home.
Okay, family, huddle up. As you know, Touchdown to Win is on, with $1 million prize up for grabs.
Honey,
It's Coach.
Okay.
Dad, this shopping list is a mess. Let's organize it by bonus entry items and hot deals, okay?
Oh, I can help with that. I've got the Save on Foods app to find sales in the flyer and load my offers.
Okay, let's get out there. Save on, savers!
Hey, that's my line. Shop in store or online.
The sun is out there. Seize it. Seize the heat. Seize some surf and some turf. Seize the tea time and the me time. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Seize the shh. And the opportunity. Cannonball! Seize the sun with Air Canada.
The CFL Division Finals. Owls, Argos, Lions, Bombers. Today, watch or stream on TSN.
Moments ago, Bruce Irvin looking like Mariucci when they didn't even bring his pretzel on time at the Opera House.
When I talked to Bruce, he said he clearly understands his role. This is his role, to make sure he keeps a lot of these young guys in tune with what needs to be done on this football field. That's leadership. That's why they brought him back.
For the third time, his third stint with the Seahawks. He was in the draft class with Russ.
Bruce Irvin.
And Bobby Wagner. Eskridge immediately hit as soon as he reached the 20-yard line by Zion McCollum. I mean, they are buzzing around right now. Jamie?
Well, Rich, that was more energy, honestly, than I had seen from the Seahawks over the last couple of drives. Jordan Brooks was actually the one that brought the team together, and then Bruce Irvin just went off. And when I say everybody shut up and listen, that's exactly what happened. As you mentioned, Irvin is a mainstay from that run of Super Bowls for the Seahawks, and they didn't ask him to come back and do that, but when he speaks, they certainly listen.
Right now, Seahawks need to get moving. Just 38 total yards. The Bucs have 208. Gino steps up. He finds DK. Metcalf takes it near the first down, gain of 9. As the clock ticks forward towards 4 minutes.
When you get in these kinds of games get tight. You can look for Gino. We'll be looking for the big play guy in DK Metcalf.
The Seahawks won the toss, deferred, so they do get the ball to start the second half. They could kind of, if you will, pull an old school Brady on Brady. If they could score here and then go to halftime. There's Kenneth Walker with a cutback, and he moves the chains first down. Salute to Service is a year-round effort by the NFL and its long-standing military and veteran support partners to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's military community. Learn about the NFL's impact work with its Salute to Service partners by please visiting NFL.com/salute. Geno Smith first down from his 33. 3:20 and change to go now. Geno dumps it off from Walker. Can't bring it in, incomplete. Levante David right on the spot.
They were going for the big play on the outside, what we call 7 pumps. Lean on the outside. They had them on both sides. 4 DBs back. Geno just has to check it down. Good job by that Tampa Bay Bucs defense, not giving up the big play in a situation like this.
Crucial drive.
Crucial play on 2nd and 10. But the clock stopped at 3:12. Geno running out of time, flips it out incomplete. He's looking for Walker. And that brings up 3rd and 10 with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
And this Bucs defense is a tough one. They blitz a lot. A third of the time they're bringing it. They're bluffing some of the other times. And they give you all these zone blitzes. You don't know where they're coming from and who's dropping out. Here we go. Show blitz again.
Geno screaming to be heard over this Munich crowd. Smith looking for Metcalf. There are no flags and incomplete. Jamel Dean on the coverage. Brings up another Seattle punt.
Jamel Dean didn't go for that. He saw that coming. He's kind of sat on that route. And look for Seattle soon to come back and try to probably go over his head, because that's what I would be talking about with Geno on the sideline right now. We need to come back and go deep on him.
So 3 minutes to go. And the Bucs offense humming and getting the ball back. There's a flag, and there might be movement on Seattle. So moving back 5 more yards.
Full start. Offense number 35. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Richie mentioned the Bucs offense humming. How about this Bucs defense humming? Forced 4 punts in a row. Boy, they came to play today.
They wanted to take that run away, Coach, and they've done just that. And forcing Geno to try to beat them.
So from his own 25 now, 28, pardon me, here's Dixon. Standing inside his own 15. Beautiful punt. Gosh, a perfect spiral. And Dixon gets the roll and out of bounds at the 3. Wow. Yeah. That's for you, McAfee, all the way from Germany. I don't know how to say punters are people too in German. But go ahead and Google it. 72 yards.
I am your ghost of Christmas presents. What do you think I'm going to be all intrigued by what's behind the door? Forget it.
Let's go! Right now! We're bringing it back.
You're going full Dickens on me?
I can take this guy.
Wow!
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely... Nope, he's fine.
He's good.
Start your day with a twist on a classic. Crispy smoked bacon with a sweet and spicy maple glaze made with 100% Canadian maple syrup and Canadian fresh cracked eggs. Try the new maple bacon breakfast sandwiches. Only available at Tim's for a limited time.
Your realtor knows this isn't just a place to live in. It's a place to grow in. This isn't just a spacious floor plan. It's a space where you can plan your future. Your realtor knows you're not just looking for a place to own. You're looking for a place the whole family can make their own. Your realtor won't just help you find a house. They'll help you find your home.
Living with type 2 diabetes and having trouble lowering your blood sugar? There are once-weekly treatment options that can help you take control. Learn more at onceweekly.ca or talk to your doctor about once-weekly treatments for type 2 diabetes that might be right for you.
When you go all out, you realize the farther you go, the better it gets. You secure a campsite that doesn't require reservations, find a water park that doesn't have lines, and realize that even out here, you're never alone. Why hold back when you can go all out with Canada's best-selling 4x4 SUV brand? All Out Clear Out is here. Select owners can get up to $4,500 in discounts on 2022 Jeep models, plus $1,000 towards your monthly payments.
Let the games begin.
The Masked Singer, all new. Get into it. Wednesday at 8, 9 Mountain, only on CTV.
Back here in Munich, they're playing the Killers in the break, and the Bucs offense has been killing it over the last 2 drives. Look at that. I mean, that's as good as it gets. Long, sustained drives, and then punch it in both times. But they're backed up on their own floor thanks to a 72-yard punt by Michael Dixon. And the first play from scrimmage is just a 1-yard run there by Rashad White. Just 2 timeouts left for Seattle. They had to burn one on their first offensive possession.
And right here,
after a delay of game, by the way.
Right. And right here for the Bucs, you're not really thinking score at this point. You're thinking get a couple first downs here. We've got to get out of this area and make a couple first downs. Now you change into that 2-minute mode.
2nd and 9 from the 5. Another run. And Rashad White ran into his own man and only gets a couple of yards there. And we'll see if Seattle uses a timeout before the 2-minute warning. Through to Ford on the stop, and Pete lets it roll with a 2-minute warning. Okay, so when we come back, a pretty large 3rd and 7. The Bucs so far have made it an eye-roll type of night for Geno Smith and the Seahawks.
Day one, I didn't know what to expect, but then you showed me what's good. No one has pride like you. No one has passion like you. And you know that's worth capturing, right? It's sharing the love. Because the more you connect, the better you connect. And now, this isn't just another city. This is my home.
Google Pixel 7, even better with Bell.
At Timbermart, we've seen a lot of things built over the years. Like friendships, dreams, and communities. We might be Canada's building center, but it's all of us, together, who build Canada. And we've done some mighty fine work. We're Timbermart, with over 500 independently owned stores and communities across Canada.
Sports Center with Jay Onright, weeknights only on TSN.
Canada's biggest bash heads to the Heartland.
Regina's gonna be rocking.
Featuring the Twisted Tea halftime show with Jordan Davis and Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line.
I'll take you dancing in a country, Levi's in them low. Ain't no party like a Grey Cup party.
The 109th Grey Cup.
Let's go!
Only on TSN.
What exactly is your relationship, Dama?
I work for them as a cleaning lady. And sometimes they send me to do other things.
That's a lot of responsibility for a maid.
No one pays attention to the cleaning lady. Everything I do for my son.
Get into an all-new episode of The Cleaning Lady, Monday at 9, 10 Mountain, only on CTV.
I can do all the duties of chief surgeon.
You okay? An all-new Good Doctor. Monday at 10, 8 Mountain. Only on CTV.
The Lexus halftime show with Colleen Wolfe, Willie McGinnis, and Joe Thomas is coming up next. Huge third down here. Tom Brady standing right in front of his own goal line. After the 2-minute warning, Brady's going to throw. He's rushed and he throws incomplete. That was a big-time pressure by Shelby Harris, one of the players the Seahawks got in the Russell Wilson trade from Denver. That was huge, and now the Bucs forced a punt from their own end zone.
That was a huge snap because the clock stopped as well. Now the Seahawks are going to get the ball around half court. You got to get some points before the half, big time.
Isn't that what Izzo calls it?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Minute 57 to go in the half. Jake Camarda, 2 steps in front of his end line. Punts it away to DJ Dallas. That's another huge one. Dallas steps back inside his own 30.
Got to return
a fair catch.
The rookie punter from Georgia.
And it's being stopped at the 30-yard line, right before you spotted at the 30. 64-yard punt. We will be right back.
Check your credit score and report today for free with clearscore.ca.
Huh. Let's check our credit scores.
Now?
Yeah, it's free on clearscore.ca.
Clearscore.ca.
Hey, what doing?
Hey, Carl, just checking my credit score.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Aw, I love you too.
What?
What?
Check your credit score and report today for free with clearscore.ca.
Back here in Munich. 2 timeouts left. Seattle has done next to nothing on offense.
They should have gotten a return on that last return.
But they did not. So it's 1st and 10 from 30. They can get something on the board before half, and they do get the ball to start the second half. Geno Smith. He is sacked by Devin White. Right up the gut.
Now you're going to see the loop right here, circle him right here, and then he's going to come back to the inside. Tough when they loop from one side. You set the offensive line to the left, then he loops back to the right. There's nobody there, and then that speed.
Loss of 10 brings up 2nd and 20. Blown up any thoughts of the Seahawks to get some points, but we'll see this play right here. Smith down the middle, nice grab, pitch and catch. First catch of the game right there by Marquise Goodwin.
Great throw and catch. Just going to see Goodwin just wrap right around that nickel defender right there. Good timing by Geno Smith. Huge on his back hip.
Gain of 19. Walker tiptoes. And he's taken down for a loss. That was Antoine Winfield and Levante David together.
If there's one thing that you can't do against this defense is you can't start chopping your feet.
You can't ever.
These linebackers are too fast. You're going to see Kenneth Walker here. He stopped trying to find a hole. Once you stop your feet like that, those guys are going to come flying to you, and it's a sea of red jerseys.
Especially on 3rd and 1, Kurt. Let's just hit it and get it. You got to hit it and get it.
So, 35 seconds to go in this half. And Rich Eisen along with Kurt Warner, Steve Mariucci, and Michael Irvin here. It's getting close to about 40 degrees here in Munich. What do you think so far?
So far, it's been all Tampa Bay, and on both sides of the ball. We talked about some of the inefficiencies they had coming into this game. Well, they've corrected those on offense. This defense has been flying around all year long, but they're making some huge plays at critical moments tonight.
Yeah, I'm cold. I don't care the rest of you aren't wearing jackets.
I feel fine.
I saw that shot. Dixon, another terrific punt. And it is downed by Derek Young at the 2-yard line.
Michael Dixon's the star of the game for the Seahawks.
On a 61. Oh, yeah.
The warm-ups, I got to check. I've never watched the punter in warm-ups.
I sat and watched his
You should start doing that.
I agree. but he's so good at what he does. It's worth me watching a punter.
Yeah, we're going to get out here. We got one timeout left. 28 seconds. Let's just kneel down and get out of here at halftime. Do a half for the Bucs.
So Tom Brady and the Bucs came in just like the Seahawks. Punted on their first two possessions. Seattle's not. Pete's not going to just let him walk out of here, I guess. You thought I was getting to wrap up and get to halftime, but instead we'll just learn some German, I guess. All right. Seahawk is Seattle.
Seattle.
Okay, very good. Say it with me, Buccaneer. Sur Alba.
Alba.
Yes. Landung.
Landung.
A touchdown is Landung. Zika. Brady, TB12 to Zika. And it's just,
I got this one, Blitz. Blitz, right?
Oh, man, both words.
And Michael Irvin is the Spielmacher.
Spielmacher.
That's the only thing we learned since we've been here.
By the way, Seattle will just, Peach is not going to just let you just kneel down and go in.
Snap it again.
Do it one more time.
Hey, you never know, the quarterback center exchange might come out. You don't know.
It's just been awesome here in Munich this week, and obviously we'll might have some time in the second half to talk about it. In so many towns, I mean, London is such a large city; it absorbs the entire international game. Munich not nearly as large as London. I mean, every street corner, every billboard has been reminding you of this game. And Brady with one last kneel down. Oh, he slipped there. All right, everybody's good. He hit his head or something. Now we go to halftime. That's going to leave a mark. That's the goal. That's the Zika back there. You don't mess with the Zika.
I got hit on a kneel down.
The Lexus halftime show coming up next. Your first half is Tampa Bay 14, Seattle nothing.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in passing yards? What if we... What is that?
Did somebody say skip a little sushi while I watch a movie? Papaya salad while I sing a ballad? And I want acai, yeah, when I'm ordering delivery. When you're running through, there's only one place to go. 'Cause I get what I want when I want it. Margarita with extra cheese on it. Ding dong, ring it, sing, they say skip.
They're lying about everything.
It's the amazing race. There's no more second chances. I think it's game time, baby.
Feeling pretty crummy.
The finish mat is closer than ever. Find out who will pull ahead. Get into an all-new The Amazing Race. Wednesday, 9/10 Mountain, only on CTV.
You are witnessing history in the making. Another time standstill moment. Oh my word!
Come together.
Canada's becoming a worldwide story here.
Come together.
How is your heart beating?
Over me.
Of the quick start, the Buccaneers needed a 31-yard touchdown. A first in Germany with the first NFL game here. Julio Jones, his second touchdown in the last 3 games since he came back from that injury. As we welcome you in here to Munich Journey. Oh my goodness, Germany has been amazing.
Somebody's excited over there.
Colleen Wolfe, Joe Thomas, and Willie McGinnis, who is the only one who picked the Bucs. So he is beaming right now.
It's not over.
We talked about the quick start that they needed in the pregame show. So let's just talk takeaways from this first half. Joe, what'd you think?
Yeah, we talked about this game being won or lost in the trenches, and it's being won right now by Tampa Bay's offensive line. We had a lot of slander to them in the pregame. We didn't think they could do it, especially the interior of that offensive line. But they've been doing a great job protecting for Brady. They're drop back, throwing the football down the field. We didn't think they'd be able to do that. They're running the ball like they haven't done almost the entire season. They've got a two-headed running back approach right now, Rashad White and Leonard Fournette, both of them playing really well, really physical up front, and that's been the difference so far.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, and we talked about it. If you can't block and protect, then you don't have a chance. And this O-line has lit playoff Lenny gets started. He's got more yards in the first half, guys, than he's had in the last game since week 6. And when you talk about being able to establish the trenches, you got to be able to run the ball. They've done that, and he has a touchdown. And what does that do? Open up the down the field passing game. 6 receivers have touched the ball. Brady is willing and dealing the football across the yard, finding a lot of different receivers. We saw a lot of play design. We said guys would move around, right? How they would attack that zone. So you see a lot of different formations, a lot of receivers, and they're mixing it up in the passing game, and it's boding well for the Bucs.
Yeah, and I think the team that plays well in the second half is going to embrace the reality as quickly as possible. Look in the mirror, figure out what's going on. Right now for the Seattle Seahawks, what are they going to have to do in the second half? They're going to look in the mirror and say, look, Gino's not playing very well right now. He's playing very risk-averse. He's afraid to take chances. Now, guys aren't getting open as well, but that means, I know it's a 14-point deficit, but it's not over. You can't abandon the run yet. No. Ken Walker, only 8 yards in the first half. Not exactly something we expected, but you still got to give him the football. You got to give him an opportunity to get things started, because without him running the football, Geno Smith is not going to be able to get going by just dropping back and trying to throw the ball from in the pocket 20, 30 times in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, it's only a 14-point deficit, so you don't have to panic like you mentioned. Still run the football. Don't get away from that. But I do think, though, if the Bucs score again, and if they go up some more points, it's going to eliminate the running game, and now it's going to solely become Geno Smith's game. When you do that against a Todd Bowles defense, we already saw the great Devin White, get after Geno Smith and blitz, and what they're going to do, they're going to put pressure. This team pressures a lot in certain situations. If this game falls on Geno Smith, expect a lot of pressure to come.
That's big for Vita Vea in the middle. He's been good at clogging things up. No stats right now, but if it turns into a drop-back game, he might eat big time in the second half. A lot of schnitzel for him.
A lot of it. The Seahawks, they haven't trailed at halftime since week 2. At this point, they have more penalties and more punts than they have first downs in the first half of this game. So big-time adjustments need to be made at the half. But we will see what happens here in the second half. Of course, you know what's coming up on NFL Total Access this weekend. If you don't, get it together. It's Total Access on NFL Network. It has the latest news, key insights, and expert analysis from around the league. NFL Total Access Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. So as we just talked about, the Seahawks, they do need to make those adjustments. And defensive end Bruce Irvin, he knows that all too well. The Bucs up 14-0 on the Hawks.
Just when you thought our crispy classic chicken couldn't get any better. We created the classic, a crave-worthy chicken sandwich made fresh in-store daily. Try the classic from 7-Eleven. Worth crossing the road for. 7-Eleven, here for you in the neighborhood.
Yes, they are electric, but there is more to them. They work while you recharge. They will let you enjoy a good traffic jam. And they're designed to share sunrises. So yes, they are electric, among other wonderful things.
Want your clothes to smell freshly washed all day without heavy perfumes? Now they can with Downy Light in-wash freshness boosters. Just pour a capful of beads into your washing machine before each load to give your laundry a light scent that lasts longer than detergent alone, with no heavy perfumes or dyes. Finally, a light scent that lasts all day. Downy Light, available in 4 naturally inspired scents.
Did somebody say?
Get what you want when you want it. How about a classic Big Mac or a new McDonald's McCrispy? And top it off with a McFlurry.
Did somebody say? Skip.
Sports Center with Jay Onright, weeknights only on TSN.
Welcome back to Munich and Allianz Arena as the Bucks lead the Seahawks 14-0, keeping Tampa Bay fans happy here and all over the world. But today is in many ways a celebration of football as an increasingly global game, a theme that's also at the heart of a collaboration between my colleague Kyle Brandt and the Emmy-winning series NFL 360. Their upcoming documentary focuses on soldiers from the Ukrainian League of American Football. And moments ago, those men and their families received a special recognition here at Allianz Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ukrainian League of American Football features numerous members who have enlisted in the Ukrainian Army and are currently on the front lines fighting for their freedom. Today we welcome the wife and daughter of Ukrainian football president and player Yuri Mitch, Anastasia and Michelle Zaretsky, the wife and daughter of Ukrainian football player Andrei Zaretsky, and American T.J. Richardson, a longtime ULAF player and devoted supporter of his friends in the Ukrainian League and current football coach for refugee families in Poland. Please, a round of applause as we honor the families and brave soldiers for the shared sacrifice and inspiring courage in service of Ukraine.
Such a powerful moment here in Munich, Germany. Kyle Brandt's NFL 360 documentary, Who, If Not Us, featuring soldiers from the Ukrainian League of American Football, will premiere on NFL Network Christmas Eve, immediately following game day final. We'll have second half action coming up here from Munich. The Bucks lead the Seahawks 14-0, and the Seahawks, they get the ball in the second half. Everybody enjoy it. We will be back for the postgame show.
Just when you thought our crispy classic chicken couldn't get any better.
We created the classic, a crave-worthy chicken sandwich made fresh in-store daily. Try the classic from 7-Eleven. Worth crossing the road for. 7-Eleven, here for you in the neighborhood.
We all believe in the possibilities of tomorrow. And at Easy Financial, we're here to help you every step of the way. If the banks aren't an option, we can help get you approved for a loan in as little as 10 minutes. And with our personal, home equity, and auto loans, you can choose the loan that's right for you, so you can start rebuilding your credit for a better tomorrow. Apply today without affecting your credit score at easyfinancial.com and find out how much you can qualify for. Easy Financial. Better tomorrows.
Living with type 2 diabetes and having trouble lowering your blood sugar? There are once-weekly treatment options that can help you take control. Learn more at onceweekly.ca or talk to your doctor about once-weekly treatments for type 2 diabetes that might be right for you.
I'd like to taste a real Italian coffee, please.
What is the real Italian coffee?
Cappuccino.
You mean black coffee?
In a capsule?
Yes, Lavazza Classico. Enjoy an authentic taste of Italy with every sip. Lavazza.
You are witnessing history in the making. Another time standstill moment. Oh my word!
Come together.
Canada's becoming a worldwide story here.
Come together.
How is your heart beating?
Over me.
The elite in men's tennis duel in the final tournament of the season, including Canada's own Felix Auger-Aliassime.
In the form of his life.
The NITO ATP Finals. Watch or stream on TSN.
We're back inside Allianz Arena, home of Bayern Munich football. And here today, coming to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Rich Eisen, Hall of Famer Kurt Warner, Steve Mariucci, Hall of Famer Michael Irvin at the other end of this booth. Your impressions of the first half, Kurt?
My impression is that it's been domination by the Tampa Bay Bucks. And, you start with the run game. 82 yards to just 14 yards rushing the football. And then the other thing that stands out to me is big plays. Tampa Bay has 5 big plays. That's a 20-yard pass, 10-yard rush, while Seattle has 0.
I'm impressed with their defense. Remember last week when they beat the Rams, they held the Rams to 8 3-and-outs and 9 punts. Well, that's continued because Seattle's had 5 possessions, 5 punts already. This Bucs defense really came to play.
Tampa wanted to stop the run. They're doing that. They want to put the game in Gino's hand. They're doing that, and it's all working well for them. And on the other side, man, they talked about starting fast so they can play on what happened last week. Getting 14 points in that first half is exactly what they're doing.
Also 5 first-half penalties for Seattle. Tampa Bay's defense came into the game leading the NFL with 29 3-and-outs this season. There's now 31 of them. Because Seattle went 3-and-out twice in that first half. All Tom Brady and all Bucs defense as toe meets ball on the second half with a touchback. Jamie Erdahl.
Coach, third down, offense and defense has been a challenge. What's the most fixable problem we got going on right now?
We got to get the ball moving. We got to start this thing all over again on offense. We didn't get anything done that we wanted to get done. Third down conversions are what's the problem there. And they have moved the ball, but we got to get them out of the short yards, third downs. We got to stay out of the long third downs.
Geno Smith looks off. Is that a good way to look at it? How do you get him going?
I don't think we're on yet. So let's get this thing started, see what happens.
Thanks, Coach.
That's quite the answer. I don't think we're on yet. No, it's the second half now. First and 10 from their own 25. Geno Smith, quick pass. He finds Will Disley, who makes a nice move for a first down. Sarah Walsh, take it away.
The 57 yards of Seahawks offense, that's the fewest the Bucs defense has allowed in a half this season. Todd Bowles told me they've been physical up front. They've done a good job, he said, of mixing up coverages in the secondary. As for his offense, well, he likes the way they're running the ball. No surprise there. He said they have to keep running hard, and they can't let up, Rich.
Well, it was a good first snap of the second half. Will Disley's first catch of the game, gain of 13. Geno, another quick pass and another bump to Disley. And another first down.
I love what they're doing right now. They're dropping Geno back. They're getting the ball out of his hands quickly and giving the playmakers chances to make plays instead of Geno sitting back and getting confused with the coverages.
So on the Buccaneers side of the field now, just 2 snaps into the second half. Another quick throw. Right. And there's DK Metcalf. Metcalf make a physical move. Tells Jamel Dean to get off him. Another first down.
I like their tempo right now. They're saying, hey, it's tough to run the football against these guys. We're just going to sling it. 3 completions in a row. Here we go.
I told Jamel in practice, I said, that's a big boy you got to cover. He said, yeah, in tackle.
Jamie Erdahl is with the Seahawks. We'll hear from her in a second. Here comes the 4th snap of the half. First 3 have resulted in first downs for Seattle. Geno, locked it. Another first down. Jamie?
Rich, that was a cheeseburger catch. Let me tell you why that was for DK Metcalf. He was worried coming to Germany. He's never left the States. He said, I'm not sure what I'm going to eat. We had this conversation earlier this week. You know what he did? Landed in front of 5 guys. There you go.
Well, there you go, Mooch. your own heart. Cheeseburgers in Germany. Gino, fake, and he's going to keep it. Oh, and that didn't go very well right there. Akeem Hicks didn't take that cheese.
That was interesting. I thought it was a pump and go up there down here by Lockett, upstairs by Lockett, if you want to say that. That came open late.
Was that a busted play?
Yeah, it was.
Well, it looked like everybody on the interior was blocking, even though there was a route on the outside. So I don't know if it's one of those, hey, if you got a one-step route, we can take it. If not, it becomes a quarterback draw or a draw to the running back.
2nd and 9.
13 personnel, 3 tight ends in the game.
Gino looks for one of those tight ends. It was Colby Parkinson, but it's incomplete. And the Seahawks, after 4 snaps and 4 first downs, have a 3rd and 9 facing them.
And as you said, Irv, I like how they came out in the second half and said, hey, you know, we tried to establish the run in the first half, but let's substitute the run with the quick pass game. Bang, 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 4 quick passes out of Gino's hands, hit that back foot and go, and that's where they've had success early here.
3rd and 9 from the Bucs 22. Phantom motion. Gino takes the snap off. He looks for Metcalf. Incomplete, and team won that war.
I knew they would come back to this sooner or later. We talked about what I would have been saying to Gino with the sideline. It's like a back shoulder.
It left a little too far inside, right?
Right.
You got to keep it on that outside shoulder. I know he wanted a pass interference call, but I'm all for that, even as a quarterback, when there's a bad throw by the quarterback, not to give them.
Well, a flag just got thrown right now, guys. And I don't know if this is an illegal substitution or what might be discussed. It's 4th and 9, so a 5-yard penalty would just get Myers closer if it is on the Bucs, but we'll see what this is about.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 14.
Oh, boy.
Foul against an official. This is a foul. If number 14 has another foul in the same category, he will be disqualified. 15 yards, still 4th down.
DK Metcalf makes it a much more difficult kick for Jason Myers.
What did he do?
Not sure what he did, but
I mean, it doesn't look like he contacted the official when I'm watching it. He must have just said something.
Well, I mean,
doesn't look like a whole lot's going on there.
5-yarder now.
It took a while for the official to drop that flag. It's now a 55-yard attempt. Myers from 55 out. So DK made the degree of difficulty a little steeper, but the Seahawks are finally on the board.
Day one, I didn't know what to expect, but then you showed me what's good. No one has pride like you. No one has passion like you. And you know that's worth capturing, right? It's sharing the love. Because the more you connect, the better you connect. And now, this isn't just another city. This is my home.
Google Pixel 7, even better with Bell. What's better than a great cup of coffee? How about a great free cup of coffee? That's coffee made with 100% Arabica beans, roasted in Canada, like all 7-Eleven coffee. Join the 7-Eleven Coffee Club and get every 7th coffee free when you scan any 6 coffee purchases in your 7-Eleven app. Join the Coffee Club. Download the 7-Eleven app today.
The sun is out there. Seize it. Seize the heat. Seize some surf and some turf. Seize the tea time and the me time. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Seize the shh. And the opportunity. Cannonball! Seize the sun with Air Canada.
How is she like? She's contrary.
Kind of sounds like someone we know. We could do a bypass with a homograph, although
I don't need your bad ideas.
I was hoping you'd hear it and make it a better idea.
Stop talking.
The Good Doctor, all new, Monday only on CTV.
Canada's biggest bash heads to the heartland.
Regina's gonna be rocking.
Featuring the Twisted Tea halftime show with Jordan Davis and Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line.
I'll take you dancing in a country.
Ain't no party like a Grey Cup party.
The 109th Grey Cup.
Let's go!
Only on TSN.
Welcome back to Munich. Here's the moment where Metcalf said one last thing to the official and a point, and now comes the flag. And DK Metcalf and Pete Carroll had a conversation with John Hussey and another official. Out, 15-yard penalty. To be honest with you, just made it a 5-point play for Jason Myers fantasy owners. Mike Pereira, take it away.
You know, I got to say, Rich, I always said that the worst word that a player can use as an official is a 3-letter word, O-U. When you make it personal like that, then you're free to throw the flag. And I think in this case, that's probably what happened. Alan Baines is the side judge going in to cover the field goal. That's why he's moving with them. So there's only so much you can take.
Mike Pereira, the chief rules analyst of Fox, a former VP of NFL officiating.
I wouldn't have guessed that was the worst word you could use, but that's just me, I guess.
What words you could have used? It's Sunday morning. Rashad White trying to make something out of nothing right there. Shelby Harris on the stop.
I've had some interesting conversations with referees.
I bet you have.
And what was the worst word you used?
Don't make it
live on television.
Don't make it personal. Don't make it personal, whatever you do. It rhymes with schnitzel, I'm sure. 2nd and 7. Rashad White has definitely been in there much more than before. Past weeks. Mike Evans. And that was a quick tackle by Michael Jackson to bring up 3rd down.
And Byron Leftwich told us that it was going to be an emphasis this week is to get the ball to their main playmakers, and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. And Godwin's got a couple big catches in this game, but his main guy so far has been Mike Evans. Down the field, short, finding him in those one-on-one situations and getting it to his playmaker.
Kurt, I like that ball to get on there a little quicker so I can try to make a move and come out the back door. With Evans just did.
3rd and much longer, too. More like 3rd and 3 for Brady. Quick throw to Julio Jones. Jones scored the first touchdown of the game. And now that big first down here in the second half.
Good job by Julio. Tight coverage here, but he leans on him at the top and creates just enough separation for Tom Brady to hit that quick out. Normally, that's what we call a free access corner playing 7 or 8 yards deep, but nice job by Julio to create the separation.
Julio Jones. You see Michael Jackson backing up to give him a chance. Give him a
Fournette with a direct snap. Fournette giving Brady a snap off. Brady was,
well, he was receiver
all the way out to the left.
That was his route, Irv. Yeah, what does his route look like?
He didn't take it too far down the field. He didn't want to get targeted.
I thought that was so funny when we talk with Brady. Brady's like, man, we got to get the run game going. It's not like I can add to the run game.
What do you think about the route?
Let's check out his effort out here outside the numbers.
Check his stance.
See how he does.
That stance? Not bad. Good straight knee.
He's wide open.
Nobody's covering him.
2nd and 8. Hand off to Fournette. He's got 3 and a first down. Close. Oh, they actually are marking him about a half a yard shy. That's right, bringing up 3rd and less than 1.
this is what they've done well this game. The first and second downs created third and manageable, whether it's 3rd and 1, 3rd and 3, or 4 or 5. That's why they've been converting and sustaining these long drives.
And that's what Brady talked about. He said we'd work on the run, and we get in there, and the linebackers right in his face, and we keep getting in 3rd and longs. But now they're 3rd and short.
Rashad White is the back. Brady pitches it to him. Brooks tried to get him, but could not. It is a first down. Brooks was on the chase, but could not get him down in time. Move the chains.
Good job getting the 2 guys on the outside, not forcing the running back inside to Brooks. Now he's able to just put his foot in the ground and use the speed to outrun the linebacker. Makes them 7 for 11 on 3rd down. They were coming in only converting 36%, so almost double that here today.
Another time-consuming drive for Tampa. Brady play fake. That's Otten. And taken down by Barton.
I like that kid. I had a great conversation with Otten. I said, you make a few more plays, man, I can let you in the 8-8 club. He said, I want to make those plays and get in the club.
What's a few more plays?
A few more touchdowns like he won the game with last week. You can't just get, 5, 6, 7 yards to get an 8-8 club. It has to be meaningful.
Especially a rookie, huh?
A nice pickup on first down, 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Ball on the Seattle 40. 7th play of this drive. Bucks trying to counter Seattle's first drive of the game that gave them points. Brady throws. Conlon. And that was on Tariq Woolen. They're throwing at the rookie.
That's how you throw. Back shoulder throw. Wow.
It is a great throw, a great catch. Good coverage here by the rookie in Woolen, but just a better throw and catch. Beats good defense every single time, and that is a beautiful throw by Tom Brady, and a good job by his receiver going up high to pull it down.
And we'll talk a lot about confidence for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but that's big for the confidence of God.
There's Wildcat again.
Do you ever throw this, coach?
Here's Fournette
to Brady
in a direct snap. Fournette, he is going to throw it to Brady. Oh, and Brady slips and it's picked up by Tariq Woolen. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Oh, they had to just put this in.
The Bucks were moving, and a flag comes out at the end of the play. Well after the play was over.
I think Tom Brady might have tripped him there at the end. That may be the flag that they're calling.
What do you think? What do you think? Was he open?
Wow.
Well, I think they saw it. The first threw it, and nobody went out there. So they said, let's do it again and try.
After the interception, tripping, offense, number 12. That 10 penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot. First down, timeout.
I mean, everything is rolling, and they went trickery. And Brady slips, leads to an interception and a tripping call on Tom Brady.
A slipping and tripping.
Our mission is dangerous. If you want to back out, this is the time to do it.
That ain't good. On November 23rd.
What is this place?
Experience a strange adventure.
Time for a barbecue. Can you not show off while we are running for our lives?
Meet strange creatures.
They're not gonna eat us, right? No, but they will.
And discover Disney's strange world.
Don't touch that. Hey, stop pushing buttons.
Only in theaters November 23rd.
The all-new Infiniti QX60. Take on your wild world in style.
It's hard to get by. Hello, world. I'm on TV. Newsflash, I'm killing it.
What's he doing?
Topped his Harvey's burger just the way he wanted. Extra Harv sauce. Now he thinks he runs the show.
Ooh, swivelly. Isn't he the teleprompter guy?
John, stop being wrong.
I'm the boss now. Oh, better believe. I'm the boss now. Now come on, it's a beautiful thing.
Push it, whip it, bring it, earn it, get it, got
Hey Siri, send Fred $20 for some barbecue. He's about to get smoked.
Switch to RBC and get the new AirPods Pro at no cost.
Oh, her party has to have dinosaurs. She definitely wants Super Mario. Oh, and unicorns. She's obsessed.
With Party City at Canadian Tire, you can plan a perfect party for everyone. Even triplets. Party City at Canadian Tire, Canada's store.
The elite in men's tennis duel in the final tournament of the season, including Canada's own Felix Auger-Aliassime.
In the form of his life.
The Nito ATP Finals. Watch or stream on TSN.
Yeah, lots to look at on the tablet, I'll tell you that. It's a wild sequence here in Munich just unfolded. Just listen to this crowd. Just partying in the middle of this snap and the last one, which we'll show you in a second. It was an interception of Leonard Fournette as Geno Smith rolls to his right, keeps it, and slides down after a few plays. I mean, who would have thought we'd see an interception of Fournette, a targeting of Tom Brady, and a tripping penalty on Tom Brady, all in one play.
Well, and it's tough to make somebody that's not a quarterback roll to the opposite hash and make that long throw.
On their 30 roughness defense, number 96. Hit to the head of the quarterback. 15 yards. Automatic. First down.
And then moments ago, Hakeem Hicks just was called for a 15-yard penalty, taking down Geno Smith to the head, hitting him in the head as he's sliding. I mean, a lot is happening in the last 5 minutes.
As I was saying, that's a long throw to make a running back make all the way to the backside, especially over the young, lengthy corner in Tariq Woolen. Really surprised by that play with the momentum going in Tampa's direction, having a good drive going to try that there.
And then that 15-yard penalty of Hicks contacting Smith in the head as he's sliding. Smith over the middle. He finds his tight end, Noah Fant. All three tight ends in the action now today. First down, Seattle.
They're going with no huddle offense again, a little tempo. I talked to Gino about this the other night. They change it up pretty good. Sometimes huddle, sometimes go quickly.
First and 10, Seattle. From their own 46. Smith, quick pass. There's DK. And he just runs straight through the tackle of Carlton Davis.
There is no hesitation. There is no chopping the feet. I'm going after these corners
and no
as soon as I get the ball in my hands.
That's a scary guy.
Metcalf's fifth catch. He's now got 55 yards on the night. Geno out to Walker. With a spin move. And move on first down.
Got to get that guy going. He's only got 8 yards rushing. Get him involved somehow in the game.
Sean Murphy Bunting was the guy who was put in the washing machine there. And again, quickly on the ball. Going tempo, 38-yard line of Tampa. Trying to turn their first takeaway of the game into points. Play fake to Walker. Geno going to his left. It's Metcalf again.
What a great route by Metcalf, though. Metcalf got him going like he thought he was going deep. Got his feet set and came out. Made sure he didn't slip. Watch this, dude. Come to a sideline, great throw.
Gain of 16, first and 10 from the 22. Here's Walker. Cut. And even though it was just a few yards, Devin White takes him down. That 4-yard gain representing half of his yardage in the game period to that point. So you can see Seattle's coming out second half with a different plan and different results so far.
And I like the plan. Get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly. Supplement the run game with short, quick passes.
We're taking a break as Damian Lewis, the left guard, just went down. What a sequence this was.
I know everything about my new furniture business. Well, everything except the whole business part.
Not anymore. With QuickBooks, you can confidently manage your business. New business, no problem. Success starts with Intuit QuickBooks.
With the world moving so quickly, it seems like things are...
Rehab. But it wouldn't be his last.
This is an injury that is really, it's a trying injury. So if it hurts this bad healing, how bad is it going to hurt to rehab it? Every morning I've gotten up and felt, is this going to get better? And there's some days it hasn't.
Well, you are better than you were last week, but...
Last week I would have quit. I'm serious. Last week I would have quit. Last week was a few times where you just felt like I was butting my head against a brick wall and I was getting no progress. Come on now. That isn't about age. That's just like, man, is this worth it? Kind of getting too old for this.
But you got to look at it right now. You got to look at it a month at a time. Am I better today? Can I do more today than I could a month ago?
Like, well, I'll be ready. Like, I want to be ready for camp, even though I may not do nothing in camp. I want to be ready.
But I think you're going to be ready for camp. I think because the progress we made in the last few weeks makes me optimistic.
2016 training camp was 5 months away, and an ambitious goal. Just one more obstacle to overcome.
It's a gift, I got all eyes watch as soon as I show up. Bringing my glow up, yeah, you know what it is. Shiny like a new thing, I'm your Cleopatra. Say you like my moving, but I feel it.
Get it,
you wanna strut, do it off the cuff. If you want the real thing, come do what's up. Say you wanna strut.
Go to NFLshop.com for a special offer.
This is NFL Plus, and this is for the Sunday shifters, the game time babysitters, the cross-country long haulers, and the poolside ballers. This is for the OT stay-up-all-nighters, the never-miss-a-moment ride-or-diers, for the casual fan, the obsessed fan, for every fan. This is the NFL in your hand. Live games, replays, films, and shows. This is NFL Plus, your game on the go. NFL Plus. Start your free trial today.
Every Sunday you watch us, but just so you know, we see you too. We see you serving at home and abroad. The heroes who have risked their lives to protect ours.
Our son died just over a year ago. The Rams doing all of this takes us away from that.
Your communities are our communities. Your fight is our fight. The whole world watches us, but now they're gonna see you too.
As part of the NFL's effort to close the digital divide, we want you to know about a federal program that allows low-income families to get high-speed internet service at a discount or for free. The Affordable Connectivity Program, or ACP. Families may be eligible for a monthly discount that will lower the cost of internet service, or a plan that will cost families nothing out of pocket for internet service. For more information, visit the website or call the phone number on your screen.
Highlights, highlights, and yeah, more highlights.
It doesn't get any better than that.
We've got you covered with every big play from Sunday's slate of games.
Look at the moves.
NFL Game Day highlights, tonight at 7:30 on NFL Network.
After suffering a broken leg in Week 1 of the 2004 season, Steve Smith returned in 2005.
He's got a plate and 8 screws in his lower leg right now.
He's got a touchdown, Carolina Panthers!
Smith led the NFL in all 3 receiving categories.
football player on this field today.
Touchdown, Carolina Panthers!
If you see this face again, that means I scored again.
In 2005, coming back from that injury, I accomplished
A Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I'm going to ask my doctor
about getting vaccinated.
With Prevnar 20.
Geico presents Daily Affirmations.
Repeat after me. We are filled with an abundance of joy.
We are filled with an abundance of joy.
Also an abundance of questions. Good thing Geico has 24/7 claim service to help answer questions and resolve claims quickly.
Good thing Geico has 24/7 claim service.
We are also filled with an abundance of biscuits.
We are also filled with, I don't think it works this way.
Oh, and jam. Don't forget jam.
To manifest more Geico in your life, go to geico.com.
Here in Munich, 2:29 left in the third quarter with Tampa Bay in front of Seattle, 14-3. This season, for the first time, you can hear every Westwood One NFL broadcast stream live for free. Call all the action and catch it right here on the NFL app, on WestwoodOneSports.com, via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. All sponsored by AutoZone. Free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone, AutoZone. First takeaway generated by Tampa's defense. 6 weeks with Seattle driving the football inside Tampa's 15-yard line. Incredible. So 1st and 10, Brady and company from their own 13. Handoff here to White, running right. White, boy, nearly broke a shoestring tackle from Ryan Neal, and he had some open real estate in front of him. It's a pickup of 7.
I thought he should have broken that tackle. It was the best blocking he's had up front all night long. He broke clear, and really a good job there by Ryan Neal with the shoestring tackle.
You're still mystified of what Gino was looking at on that last turnover.
I thought it was sloppy. Number one, I don't see quarterback draw. They dropped 8. There was nothing there. And number 2, he's got to protect the football. They're in the red zone. It's points on the board.
2nd and 3, Bucks from their own 20. Brady under center, pitch play to the rookie White, running left, probing, and he is going to be buried in the backfield. What a play by Jordan Brooks, able to battle his way through to dump him for a loss of 4, and it will be 3rd down for the Bucks.
Jordan Brooks has become a beast in this league. 3rd-year player out of Texas Tech, had 90 tackles on the way in. They ran a toss sweep, and he just came underneath. He rounds 4-5, tracked it down from behind, and made the play for a loss.
Brooks last year set a franchise record with 183 tackles. What a play there. 3rd and 7. White lone setback. Brady from the gun, calling signals. He's got 3 wides to the right as they'll work from their own 16. Shotgun snap to Brady. Looking, throws over the middle, completes. 1st down, Tampa. It's caught by Godwin. Crosses the 25. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. What a pass by Brady. A pickup of 13.
Jordan Brooks, the linebacker who had coverage, slipped when he was trying to come back to the football. Made it a lot easier because the coverage was good. When Godwin came back, he was on his back. Brooks was on his back. 1st down.
Brady right over the middle of the field to Godwin, who's putting together a nice afternoon. And now evening, 4 catches, 54 for Godwin, and a couple of big 1st down receptions. 24 seconds left, 3rd quarter, clock running, 1st and 10. Brady under center, turns hands to White, running left. White breaking free, 40, 45, 50. Stiff arm at the 45 with the exclamation point from White. It was Cody Barton at the end of the play for Seattle. A manly run of 29 for White.
And I've been talking about tight ends blocking all day long for Tampa Bay. That time, it was the rookie Co Kieft. Whereas number 41 came across the line of scrimmage, made the key block. And White, strong finish.
My goodness, and that's Quandre Diggs, the recipient. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter in Munich. Tampa Bay 14, Seattle 3. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Did you know a fire department responds to a fire every 23 seconds? First Alert is reminding you to be prepared by installing smoke and carbon monoxide alarms on every level and in each bedroom of your home. Don't forget to add First Alert fire extinguishers on every level, plus in common spaces like the kitchen, and know how to use them. Protect your whole home with safety you can trust by visiting firstalert.com and Lowe's stores today.
It's pro time because at Lowe's, it's Provember. Save big with inventory you can count on, like Flex products or DeWalt power tools starting at just $99. Plus, Lowe's MVPs members earn up to 3 times bonus points per dollar on select items. Save all Provember long. Bonus points calculated before taxes and fees after applicable discounts, if any. MVPs Pro Rewards Program terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/L/Pro Loyalty terms. Subject to change. Prices valid from 10/17/22 to 2/3/23 or until supplies last.
Let me guess. Unknown caller? You could reduce the number of unwanted calls and emails with online privacy protection. The latest innovation from Discover will help regularly remove your personal info, like your name and address, from 10 popular people search websites that could sell your data. And we'll do it for free. Activate in the Discover app. See terms and learn more at discover.com/online privacy protection.
Here in Munich, everyone catching their breath as we sit in for the final 15 minutes with Tampa Bay holding possession and a 14-3 lead on Seattle. Join Westwood One for Monday Night Football this week when the Philadelphia Eagles entertain the Washington Commanders. The great Kevin Harlan and Ross Tucker will have all the action beginning at 8 Eastern. Jason Horowitz gets it all started with the pregame show at 7:30, and then tune in to find out who will join Rich as a guest on the Mercedes-Benz Vans Hotline. Want to unlock your potential? Open up a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, capable and versatile. It's got what you need to drive your ambitions as far as you want to take them.
Hey, how about those Eagles?
How about those Eagles?
How about those Eagles? Under the lone undefeated team, and Jalen Hurts has really done a great job.
Having the season of his life so far. Can they keep it going against Washington? As we will be listening there on Monday night. 1st and 10 Tampa from the Seattle 43, handoff to White. And this kid White, the rookie running back out of Arizona State, 6 feet, 214 pounds, the change of pace back that you've been talking about as he approaches 70 yards on the ground.
The nice thing about him is he's got some burst to him and upside. And because he's 214 pounds, as Fournette gets into the later part of his career, this kid can take over as a 3-down back.
Minimal pickup there to set him up with a 2nd and 8 from the Seattle 42-yard line. Brady from the gun takes the shotgun snap low, drops back, has time, steps up in the pocket, fires over the middle, leaping catch at the Seattle 16-yard line by the tight end Otten. First down connection, a pickup of 23. What a play by Otten.
I think I've seen Tom Brady throw tight end seam 1,000 times in my life, usually to Gronk. But he makes a great throw, steps up in the pocket. And this kid Otten not only caught the winning touchdown against the Rams a week ago, but he kick drive the winning drive with a 28-yard reception on a very similar play to that one.
1st and 10 with just over a minute gone by in the fourth. They work from the Seahawks 16 left hash. Shotgun snap Brady hands to White running left guard, and he is stuck. Met at by a Seattle wall right at the line of scrimmage, led by Shelby Harris. And it will be 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that Russell Wilson trade for Seattle, I mean, it netted them Shelby Harris. It netted them Noah Fant. 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 5th. The gift that keeps on giving.
And who would have thunk that they would have gotten the quarterback play that they've gotten from Geno Smith, today's performance notwithstanding. But right now, hoping that their defense can keep Tom Brady and company out of the end zone. 2nd and 9, Tampa from the Seattle 15. Brady under center, turns play action. Little check down pass to Brate. Brate breaking tackles 10. And he's finally tackled close to the 6-yard line as he gets going downhill. He is right at the first down marker. It's a pickup of 9. Let's see what the officials mark the football. They are just short.
Yeah, Brate's kind of the savvy 8-year veteran from Harvard. Ran a little tight end screen, got good blocking out in front, and it looks like we've got 3rd and inches here.
3rd and less than a yard. They mark it just outside the 6. And now John Hussey says, hold on a sec. Tom Brady walks over to have a conversation with Hussey.
An invaluable contributor.
Lost Alex Kappa in free agency to Cincinnati. So 1st and goal, Bucks. Just inside the Seattle 5. Brady under center, turns, hands off again to the rookie. White picks up maybe a half yard. Looks like there may be, I was just going to say, maybe an injured player on that Tampa front, but it looks like Robert Hainsey is okay. And it will be 2nd and goal as we approach 11 left to play in regulation.
Yeah, they can't afford to lose any other interior offensive lineman. There's nothing left. Hainsey played 5 positions at Notre Dame. He's smart, he's tough, he's a little bit challenged athletically, but he's on the same wavelength as Brady.
2nd and goal, Tampa from the Seahawks 4. Shotgun snap, Brady looking right, looks left, fires towards the end zone. It is caught. Godwin for the Tampa Bay touchdown. And the Buccaneers extend their lead 20-3 with 10:48 left in regulation here in Munich.
Vintage Tom Brady. You called it exactly right. Looking right, looking right, looking right, comes back left. He came all the way back, his last read, and drilled it to Godwin in the corner of the end zone, but there is a flag down.
The play for offensive pass interference. The result of the play is a touchdown.
So the officials pick up the flag after the extended conversation, and a huge sigh of relief down on that Tampa sideline as they've had a huge 20-3 lead early stages, 4th quarter.
19 for 24, 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Time machine. Looks like he's 32 years old again.
Tom Brady, the 375th appearance of his illustrious career, the 45-year-old 15-time Pro Bowler. And he has Tampa Bay in the driver's seat with the point after good from Suckup. And Tampa Bay in front of Seattle 21-3 after the touchdown catch by Godwin. 10:48 left to play, fourth quarter in Munich. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
James Brown and Bill Cowher welcoming you back to Dennis Melvin's house. It's time for the Midnight Snack Run.
This is one tricky obstacle course. Sticking to healthy habits in this kitchen is going to take focus and determination, but it can be done, JB.
He's already entered the snack part of the course, and he's eyeballing a jar of chocolate candy.
That is tempting right off the start.
Uh-oh, he's reaching, Bill, but he pushes it away.
Great stiff arm.
He's approaching a plate of delicious-looking iced cookies.
Oh, Dennis, you only want one of those.
He blows right by him for the apple.
Oh, the fridge. It's make or break time, JB.
He stares down some rich-looking treats. Uh-oh, looks like he's headed for the soda. Wait, he jukes left, grabs the water bottle, and shuts the door with his elbow in record time.
Unbelievable move. I gotta see that again.
And he's out. He even turned off the light.
That's the way you execute a midnight snack run.
Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer.
Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Furnished by Stand Up to Cancer.
10:48 left to play, early fourth quarter here in Munich with Tampa Bay in front of the Seattle Seahawks 21-3. Later on, we'll select the drive of the game, sponsored by Geico. Did you know that right now, whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance? Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy. Tampa Bay goes 11 plays, 87 yards in 6 minutes, 41 seconds. Brady to Godwin. So all three of their touchdown drives, Mike, now have been over 10 plays and 80 yards. Kick by Camarda here is going to be played by Dallas inside his own 5. Dallas across the far side of the field. 15 to the 20. We'll see where the officials mark the football. Cole Kieft on the tackle, and those long touchdown drives orchestrated by Brady have been the headline.
And I think it's fair to say, we talked about the run game coming in, 61 yards a game. They've rushed for 127 yards right now. And what that's allowed Tom Brady to do is push the ball vertically a little bit in play action. And they've had 4 or 5 chunk plays in the pass game.
Geno Smith and company will begin at their own 23-yard line. 1st and 10 as they work on the left hash. Down 21-3 with 10 and change left. Play action from Smith, sidearm to the check down. Walker far side. Walker at the 20, crosses 25-30, 35-40. Walker all the way out to the 46-yard line. What a play on the catch and run as he dances up the far side. A pickup of 23, first down Seattle.
Screen set up beautifully with play action. Throw back to the running back. 2 linemen in front. It was gorgeous.
1st and 10, they mark it at their own 46 left hash. Shotgun snap to Smith, looking over the middle, fires middle, incomplete. A little bit high, intended for Disley. There's a flag thrown in the backfield. Let's get the call here from John Hussey.
Illegal use of the hands in the face, defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
It's Akeem Hicks. Boy, that's the last thing that Todd Bowles wants here, to aid the Seattle team down big.
Yeah, and it's not the 5 yards, it's the automatic first down. And really, it was Hicks working on the center, Austin Blythe, and he just got his hand up underneath that chin strap area, and he called it. You mentioned Todd Bowles, and I've known him for a lot of years, back in Temple 100 years ago, and he's not a panic guy. They won't panic. This franchise won't panic.
Picture calm down on that Tampa sideline. Going to put the finishing touches on this one. 1st and 10 after the penalty at the Bucs 49. Shotgun snap to Geno. Looking, flushed out, fires near side of the field to the rookie Walker again. 45 of the Bucs run out of bounds inside the 40. A pickup of 13 finally forced out by Devin White. But not before they pick up another first down.
You know, good players find way to be factors. Walker's only had 9 carries for 17, but that was his 5th catch for 48 yards.
Tampa 21, Seattle 3, inside of 10 left in this 4th quarter. 1st and 10, Seattle from the Tampa 36-yard line. Geno calling signals from the gun, takes the snap, moves to his left, fires. It's Walker at the 35. He's down to the 30. Tackled there by White, who's been all over the place for Tampa. They pick up 5.
Good job by Geno. There was a blitz from Antoine Winfield. He sprinted away from it, found the running back Walker for another reception. That's his 6th catch for 55 yards.
Favorable spot. They mark it inside the 30. And officially, it's a 2nd and 3 for Seattle. They're down 21-3. Geno calling signals from the gun. 2 wides to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun snap to Smith. 3-step drop, looking middle, throws middle, and completes at the 23-yard line to the tight end, Fant. Brought down at the 20. They pick up 8. First down, Seattle.
Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, highly thought of. He's a talented kid. He worked the secondary man-to-man, ran a little choice route inside. Easy throw for Geno.
Clock running, 8:30 left and counting. Seattle has it down 21-3. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 21. Shotgun snap to Smith. Drops back. Pump fakes. Throws. Middle of the field. End zone. It's caught. Tyler Lockett for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith trying to breathe life into Seattle's cause. And they inch a little bit closer. Tampa 21. Seattle 9 with 8:24 left in regulation.
All Geno. Great pass protection. He slides in the pocket, moves up to his left, then back down the field and drills it while he's on the run to Lockett. Beautiful play by Geno Smith.
And Seattle will indeed go for the 2-point try. With 8:20 left in the 4th quarter, Tyler Lockett, still elite, Pro Bowl receiver at the age of 30 in his 8th NFL season. So 2-point conversion attempt for Seattle as they mark it down at the Tampa 2-yard line with 8:20 left. Lockett motions far side, now back to the near side. Shotgun snap, Smith looking, throws into the end zone, and it is broken up. So the 2-point try unsuccessful. Or trying to thread the needle. And they come up empty. So we'll get a break with 8:20 left to play in the 4th quarter, and Tampa Bay in front of Seattle 21-9. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
Get in zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. See better and stay safe on the road with our visibility event. Right now, you can earn up to $20 in bonus rewards when you buy a pair of Rain-X Quantum Wiper Blades and Sylvania Silverstar Ultra headlights. Take advantage of the rewards from October 31st until November 13th, in-store or on AutoZone.com. Get in zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply. Offer available to AutoZone Rewards members.
You can't get much for $5 these days unless we're talking Wendy's Biggie Bag. It's everything you ever wanted in a bag. You can get your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT, plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink, all for just $5. Now that's value without compromise. Oh yeah, did I mention it's just $5? Still, for real, for $5. Really, still, $5. Get your Biggie Bag today. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Feeling great starts with a great shave, and a great shave starts with Barbasol Shaving Cream. That's Barbasol Shaving Cream, an American classic for over 100 years. You're looking good, America. You're shaving with Barbasol.
Barbasol. Be better protected this football season with an updated COVID-19 booster shot designed for recent Omicron variants. If it's been at least 2 months since your primary series or booster, schedule your updated COVID-19 booster dose at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
8:20 left to play in this fourth quarter in Munich with Tampa Bay in front of Seattle 21-9. Spiro Dedes and Mike Mayock here in the Grainger broadcast booth at Allianz Arena in Munich. Grainger helps keep your team moving forward at work with supplies and solutions for every industry. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by one of 250 Grainger branch locations. Nightfall here in Munich. Temperatures dipping down close to the 40-degree mark as we approach 6 o'clock local time in the early evening. A touchdown drive led by Geno Smith. And Tampa Bay not out of the woods just yet.
Tampa Bay, each team has 3 timeouts left. Tampa can't just sit back and say they're going to try and sit on the football. They have to continue to be aggressive. Run, play action, push it down the field.
Still a 2-score lead for Tampa as Jason Myers will boot it away here from the 35-yard line. And it is going to be played by Darden about a half-yard into his own end zone. He angles diagonally across the field to the near side, crosses the 20, tackled it around the 22 by Justin Coleman. And that's where Tom Brady and company will begin holding a 21-9 lead as we approach the 8-minute mark. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for the National Football League. So great to have you with us. First ever NFL regular season game in Germany. We're in Munich tonight. Keyshawn Vaughn now at running back for Tampa on 1st and 10 from the 22. Vaughn takes the give from Brady. Just trying to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage as he runs over center. Tackled by Cody Barton. It's no gain.
Yeah, Bruce Irvin, the defensive end, got across the face of the tackle and stopped the play in the backfield. He didn't make the tackle, but he stopped the play in the backfield.
See how Byron Leftwich handles this now in terms of play calling as we are inside of 8 minutes left. Vaughn stays on the field for Tampa. Brady from the gun on 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap. Brady looking, fires over the middle, batted down at the 40. It's intended for Julio Jones. Tremendous defensive play by Michael Jackson.
They were in a tight bunch alignment, and Julio widened the corner and then ran a dig route at about 14 yards. And Michael Jackson, I believe, just got his right arm in and broke it up.
Textbook defense. Boy, if Seattle's defense can force a 3 and out here, we may have something. 3rd and 10.
Days are coming, and your local Ford dealer is getting the celebration started with a Black Friday sales event.
No matter how far off the beaten path it takes them. Because they know there's nothing like taking your own route and reawakening that spirit of adventure that lies within all of us. With 16 body types, your choice of a gas or diesel engine, thousands of ways to customize, and now available in all-wheel drive, a Sprinter van is capable and versatile enough to help drive your ambitions, wherever you want to take them. So go ahead. Now's the time. Unlock your potential inside a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter.
HBO's Hard Knocks is back.
Game week, let's work!
With an in-season look at the 2022 Arizona Cardinals.
Get ready for a show!
In the locker room.
We have not even come close to playing as good as we can.
On the sidelines.
We're scoring a touchdown. Get that in your minds right now.
And inside the huddle.
Keep coming. That's what we're talking about.
Follow the ups and downs as the season unfolds. Hard Knocks. In season with the Arizona Cardinals. No season now streaming. New episodes every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern on HBO Max.
Back with you in Munich, 21-9. Tampa Bay leading Seattle with 7:36 left in regulation. Time to check the schedule of games coming up on Westwood One. It's sponsored by Hulu Plus Live TV. Coming up later tonight, Chargers in San Francisco to take on the Niners on Sunday Night Football. Then tomorrow, Commanders in Philly to take on the unbeaten Eagles. And on Thursday Night Football, the Tennessee Titans heading to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Did you know Hulu Plus Live TV has over 75 live channels with sports like NFL games? It also now comes with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. Live TV plan required. Restrictions apply. Access content from each service separately. Learn more. Hulu.com. First and 10 handoff Brady to Vaughn, who just converted in a 3rd and 10 before the break. Huge play by the 30-year runner. Second down coming up for the Bucs.
Huge play because the clock runs. We're down to 6:50, 6:49. Continues to run. Tampa Bay was 1 for 33 coming into this game on 3rd and 10 plus. And they just converted the first one today.
6:30 left and counting, fourth quarter, 21-9 Tampa, 2nd and 8 shot. Brady, he throws a pick at the 45-yard line. It's Cody Barton. First interception thrown by Brady since week 1. He had gone 399 pass attempts without a pick. Second longest streak in NFL history behind Aaron Rodgers. But it's over. And Seattle gets it back at the Tampa 45. Incredible.
Yeah, surprised he made this throw. Cody Barton clearly underneath Mike Evans, who's running a deep in route. Great play by Barton, though.
And now Seattle suddenly in business, down 21-9, 6:24 left. First and 10 from the Tampa 45. Gino takes the shotgun snap, rolls out, fires over the middle, incomplete. At the Bucs 30, looking for Tyler Lockett. Tough attempt made by Smith. And it will be 2nd and 10.
Well, I thought Gino had him there. There's a little disconnect between him and Lockett. Gino rolled to his right off the play action, and he threw back across his body. Lockett had stopped, anticipating that Gino was going to run.
2nd and 10. Seattle working left hash at the Tampa 45-yard line. Smith from the gun takes the snap. Throws off his back foot to the check down. It's caught at the Tampa 40 by Parkinson, the tight end. Chopped down inside the 40 at the 39. They pick up 7 and a critical 3rd and 4 coming up for Seattle with 6 minutes left.
Let's see. Looks like Kenneth Walker is in the backfield. Remember, he's got 6 catches today. He's probably going to run a choice route here.
3rd and 4 Seattle from the Tampa 38. Shotgun snap, Gino looking right, middle, throws far side of the field, incomplete. At the Tampa 25, again looking in the direction of Parkinson. And let's see what they do here on 4th and 4 with 5:43 left.
Really good coverage across the board by Tampa Bay. Gino came to about his 3rd or 4th look in the progression. Parkinson had a chance to make a play on the sidelines, but couldn't come down with it.
What a Shane Waldron dial up here with their chances hanging in the balance. 4th and 4, 5:43 left. They're down 21-9 with 5:43 left in the 4th. Shotgun snap to Gino, 3 wides to the left. He takes the snap. Here they come. He fires far side. It's caught at the 27 by Lockett on a brilliant pass from Geno Smith.
Brilliant is a great word for that. Off his back foot, under pressure, hits Lockett. They're up over the ball.
And that keeps Seattle alive. 1st and 10, 5:19 left and counting. They work from the Tampa 28, down 21-9. Smith probing the defense, works from the gun, takes the shotgun snap, drops straight back, looking middle, looking, pats the football, pocket money's Gino running for it, inside the 25, inside the 20, slides down right at the first down marker, and a late flag, potentially a late hit. Levante David was there for Tampa, and what's the call here from John Hussey?
They're going to call the late hit. They're talking about it. Gino slid feet first, meaning I give up. But I thought he was late on the slide.
There was no foul on the play for unnecessary roughness. The quarterback was still in the midst of his slide. Yep. It was contacted in the back area.
Mike, you're exactly right.
Second down.
I agree with that. If you want protection as a quarterback, you got to slide early. If you don't slide early, the defenders have to finish.
It's a pickup of 9, second and short. They mark it at the Tampa 19 with 4:55 left, and Seattle down 21-9. Smith from the gun takes a snapshot of the defense. 3 wides to the left. Walker the lone setback. Fant to the right. Shotgun snap. Gino throws. Fade to the end zone. It is caught. Noah Fant, and now they say incomplete.
They said he didn't get 2 feet down. The ball was caught. It was a wheel route by the tight end Fant. The ball was beautifully thrown. They're going to look hard at this. He has control. Left foot down. Right foot doesn't get there. That's a great call by the officials.
Working just inside the near pylon, near side, and Fant inches out. 3rd and 1 Seattle. From the Tampa 19, handoff, Walker running right, and it does not look like he got it. Just barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and another 4th down for Seattle. Wow.
And we're down to 4:24 and rolling. Still 3 timeouts. They've got to convert. They've got to get the 4th down here.
4:15 left and counting. They break the huddle. 4th and 1. They're down 21-9. As they work from the Bucs 19. Gino from the gun takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling left, throws far side towards the end zone. Was it caught? Yes! Touchdown! Goodwin on a breathtaking catch. Wow. Back left corner of the end zone, 19 yards from Geno Smith. And it's 21-15 as Seattle cuts it to 6, 3:58 left.
I can't believe Gino rolling to his left off his back foot against tight coverage. Lockett makes a catch going to the ground. It looks like he controls it the whole way. Great coverage by the nickel back there. My goodness.
Goodwin with a lunging two-handed catch as he lands on his stomach.
Controlled it the whole way.
Unbelievable. Jason Myers on for the point after. Good snap, good hold, and Myers is good. And this is a one-score game with 3:58 left in the 4th quarter. Tampa Bay 21 and Seattle 16. So the Seahawks go 8 plays, 45 yards in 2 minutes, 28 seconds after the Tom Brady interception. And what a finish in store for us here in Munich.
That throw and catch is just mind-boggling to me.
Geno Smith taking a shot from Devin White right on the release and basically put it the only place where Goodwin could have gotten to it in that back left corner of the end zone. Incredible.
I mean, Sean Murphy-Bunting had great coverage, hip to hip, and you called it correctly. There was only one place the ball could have been, and that was still a diving catch by Goodwin to get there.
One injury update from Tampa's sideline. Leonard Fournette dealing with a hip injury. His return is doubtful. Wow. So Marquise Goodwin with a 19-yard touchdown catch set up by the Cody Barton pick.
How about the call? It's 4th and 1. They roll left and throw in the corner of the end zone.
That's exactly right. Where the Cardiac Cats call them from the Pacific Northwest, basically halfway around the world tonight. And after trailing 21-3, they've cut it to 5. Kickoff short, fielded by White at the 10, and he barely is able to cross the 15-yard line. Tremendous kick coverage down the field by Joey Blunt. And with 3:50 and change left, Tom Brady back on the field trying to protect a 21-16 lead.
And keep in mind, the sequence of events started with Tom Brady throwing his first interception in 399 attempts, and Tom should have seen that underneath linebacker.
Tom Brady, first time in his career, he's below the 500 marks, 9 weeks into a season. How does he finish? 1st and 10, handoff White, running left. Crosses the 15, close to the 16-yard line. Gang tackle there. First contact from Al Woods, 2nd down coming up. This season, you can watch Thursday Night Football exclusively on Prime Video. All the best players, all the best teams, all in one place. A new era of Thursday Night Football. You can watch it only on Prime Video. Also available on NFL Plus this week, Tennessee and the Packers from Green Bay. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 3:18 left, 4th quarter, 2nd and 9, Tampa from their own 17. They're up 21-16. Brady takes the shotgun snap. Plenty of time. Throws over the middle. It's caught on a slant. 1st down catch. Godwin snatched it out of the air with 2 hands. They pick up 14.
And Kobe Bryant had tight coverage. I mean, this is man coverage with Godwin over the middle working on Kobe Bryant. That ball was put right on the numbers, and Kobe Bryant, I thought, was going to make a play on the football. Great job by Godwin on the finish.
Well, what a night Godwin is putting together. The touchdown catch earlier, as they're going to run that clock as much as they can. It's running, 2:38 left, 4th quarter. 1st and 10, Tampa, just outside their own 30. Brady takes the snap, hands to White, running left just inside that tackle spot. Picks up 2, maybe 3, stopped by Irvin. And it looks like a timeout is going to be taken here. Seattle with 2:25 left. And Tampa in front, 21-16.
Logical time for that. They get the timeout there. You've got the 2-minute break coming up, and you've also got 2 timeouts on top of that.
The copyright of today's broadcast on Westwood One is owned by the NFL on behalf of its media clubs. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, re-recording, retransmission, or any use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the National Football League is strictly prohibited. What a night, what a scene this has been. First ever NFL regular season game in Germany at Allianz Arena, this fabled stadium. Short drive from Munich. Tampa Bay and Seattle, a couple of first-place teams lock it up. 2:25 left, 4th quarter, 2nd and 7, Tampa from their own 34. Bucks 21, Seahawks 16. Brady under center, turns, hands to White, running over center, 1st down and more. 40-45, he's up to the 46 on a sprint. Back-breaking sequence for Seattle.
Boy, was that a huge run by Rashad White. The right side of their line sent the center, Hainsey, the right guard, Shaq Mason with a great block. He was untouched till about 6 yards deep into the Seattle secondary.
Wow. So Pete Carroll taking his 2nd timeout. A pickup of 12 for White. What a night for the rookie. And with 2:25 remaining, it's 21-16. Tampa.
Hey, you just mentioned it. What a night for the rookie. We highlighted at the top of the show, will he see more touches? Not only did he see more touches, he started the game. He now has 21 carries for 87 yards. It is a huge night for White.
Keep in mind, this is the worst rated running attack in the NFL
by far.
1st and 10, Tampa. 2:18 left. They work left hash from their own 46. Brady under center, turns, fakes the handoff, throws over the middle. It is caught inside Seattle territory at the 36 by Julio Jones. Reached back for it as he came across the middle. They pick up 16.
Everybody in the stadium expecting run. They go heavy play action. Tom Brady's done that his whole life. Wide open, Julio Jones.
Big catch from Julio. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning here in Munich. Tampa Bay 21, Seattle 16. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
See better and drive safer with Rain-X Advantage wiper blades at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, purchase a pair of Rain-X Advantage wiper blades and get a $15 gift card after mail-in rebate, plus 2 times O Rewards points. Our professional parts people will even install your new wiper blades for free. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Dancing crew, trip for 2, nailed the final interview. Game with Doug, brand new mug. Come here, kid, give me a hug. The more you want to do, the more we want to do. Boosters designed for COVID-19 variants are now available. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster appointment as soon as you're eligible. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
The sound of Zukunft Pink by Peter Fox. It's the #1 single here in Germany this week as we welcome you back to Munich. Final 2 minutes here in this fourth quarter with Tampa Bay in front of Seattle 21-16. And Mike Mackin, just in case you were wondering, that translates to Future Pink. I know that's on your playlist, right? Long flight home.
I don't
back
have
to Philly.
My wife will endorse this. I don't have a playlist. She does. I don't.
Your beautiful wife, Mandy, making the trek here with Mike. I trust Mandy to handle the playlist for the Black household.
No,
and a
she's
lot
good.
more where that came from.
Yeah, she's good. How about this scene right now?
Bunch of the fans holding up lights from their cell phones, singing along to the music playing here in Allianz Arena. Country roads blasting through the speakers. Just an incredible scene here in Munich. Really all this week. NFL gear, every team represented. It has been some kind of a scene. All culminated by this one tonight. Matchup between a couple of first-place teams. So Tampa Bay has it from the Seattle 47, make it 37. White, first down run, cuts inside the 20 as he runs to the right. Another backbreaker for Seattle. They pick up 20 with 1:45 left. And now Seattle in deep trouble.
And the rookie got down as opposed to get tackled out of bounds. That was the best part of this run. The O-line has taken over this game. Rachaad White is the star of the game, and he was smart enough to get down before being tackled out of bounds.
And Rachaad White over the 100-yard mark, and again doing it for the last rated rushing attack in the NFL.
Cade Otton, the rookie tight end, Tristan Wirfs, the all-pro right tackle, Shaq Mason, they dominated the right side of the line. White slides down. Pretty cool in here, huh?
Tom Brady can taste it. Starting to celebrate with Mike Evans and his teammates. 1:42 left in regulation. And now Seattle out of timeouts. And victory formation for Tom Brady and company as he takes a knee. And surprise, surprise, a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team, Mike, that has had to deal with so much. All the craziness in the offseason, Tom Brady's 40-day retirement after the emotional playoff loss to the Rams. And here they are now, a chance to get to 500 going into the bye week, atop the division incredibly in the NFC South.
Yeah, they're going to be 5-5 in the worst division in football. The NFC South is 14-24 overall, 10 games under 500. They'll be 5-5, a bye week. And of their last 8 remaining games, only one team has a winning schedule, and that's the Cincinnati winning record.
Both of these teams will have the bye next week. Tampa will go to Cleveland in week 12. And Seattle, after their week off, will be home against Las Vegas on November the 27th. That'll be Thanksgiving weekend. Brady takes another knee on 3rd down. And it is all over here in Munich. Your final score, Tampa Bay 21 and the Seattle Seahawks 16. So Tom Brady, the only 7-time Super Bowl winner, is the winner of the first ever game in Germany. Poetic.
He's undefeated in Europe.
Now 4-0 in his international jet set career. It wasn't pretty at times for Tampa's offense, but they leaned on the ground game, something that they have not been able to rely on for much of this season. And they win it despite the late push from Geno Smith in Seattle.
With the exception of the one turnover, the interception, they took care of the football. They ran the football. They protected their quarterback, which is huge because of the run game. And Tom Brady, I think, had his best game by far of the season.
Tom Brady's final line, 22 of 29 for 258, the 2 touchdowns and the pick, as he and Tampa Bay have defeated Seattle. 21-16, your final score. We'll step aside. We'll come back a little bit later, get some final thoughts from Mike Mayock here in Munich. Again, the final 21-16, Tampa Bay over Seattle. We'll break. When we return, John Stashauer rejoins us with the postgame report. You're listening to the NFL on Westwood One.
2000, 2008, 2022. When it comes to the economy, those are some scary years. .com crash, housing crash, and the roller coaster we're going through right now. It's a dangerous time to not know your numbers. But over 31,000 businesses have the confidence and clarity they need because they rely on NetSuite by Oracle, the #1 cloud financial system. NetSuite gives you visibility and control of financials, inventory, HR, planning, and budgeting. Manage risk, get reliable forecasts, improve margins. Everything you need, all in one place. So, how do you prepare for uncertain times? The answer, NetSuite. NetSuite helps you identify rising costs, automate your business processes, and easily see where to save money. That's why 93% of customers say they improved their visibility and control when they upgraded to NetSuite. What are you waiting for? NetSuite is offering a one-of-a-kind flexible financing program. Head to netsuite.com/touchdown. netsuite.com/touchdown.
Westwood One Studios, wrapping up what turned out to be a terrific, entertaining game in the first ever in Germany, the battle of NFC division leaders. Seattle coming in a surprisingly good 6-3, and a Tampa Bay surprisingly not so good 4-5. We had a scoreless first quarter. The Bucs, Ryan Sucka missed a 52-yard field goal they had gotten sent back by a holding penalty. But early second quarter, we had our first score of the game.
3rd and 10 from the Seattle 32. Brady from the gun. Takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle. It's caught. Julio Jones angling to the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. 31 yards on the catch and run. Brady to Julio Jones for the first ever NFL regular season touchdown in Germany. And Tampa Bay with a 6-0 lead early stage.